Hello. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream, my friends.
Sound good?
Hopefully y'all doing all right today. I got some good news here and I got some bad news. The bad news is you got to deal with sober Tevin. My car fucked up on the way home. I was too scared to try to go somewhere else. So that's an L for me. So F in chat for call. Feels call, man. And I wanted to get this stupid stream, this Cat and DSP second stream. I wanted to get this with the chat. I recorded it and sent it to the wrong hard drive. Unplugged it too fast. Recording fucked. So we got vanilla DSP and Cat stream. We can't even look at the hot chat. I can't even see the hot amazing posts made by Sardella and Anani Bunny and Swaggins and all of my friends. So that's pretty disheartening. But the good news is I'm at least alive. It could be worse.
Obviously.
Thank you for showing up for this hot stream. Let me switch this over. Fantastic. One thing I do want to point out, the first Cat DSP stream, the views, I ain't gonna really count the views because it's been a while now. Even in still 12,000 is pretty rough. Like his actual viewers that want to watch stuff on his channel just don't fucking care. They just don't care. And 334 likes, 253 dislikes. And when I watched this video, I think it was 2 days, maybe 3 days old, and it still had positive likes to dislikes. The new Cat video, 111 likes, 145 dislikes. Within pretty much the same time.
No, you dumb bitch, it wasn't fraudulent.
Why?
I hate sober Tevin baby rage. #Galogang.
Thank you for the dollars. Yeah, sober Tevin is trash. So that's one thing to point out. Another amazing thing to point out, I'm sure people noticed by the thumbnail. Oh yeah, it's two things. Cat wore a bra for this video. Because if you couldn't tell in the last one, she was she wasn't working with much. And now in this video, she magically has boobs. And she got trolled into drawing eyebrows on. Can you imagine that? Can you fucking imagine that? This blew my mind when I saw this. How? And they look pretty funny. I mean, this is like a bulldog. It's like nothing up there. But this, what is that? Did Dave draw those eyebrows, Dad? What's going on here? It's almost like an upside down Nike check. It's like a bugged upside down Nike check. Wow. Well, that's that. And she got I don't know what the fuck Cat be wearing. Nice bra straps though, by the way. So that's exciting. Well, let's see how they started this video out. I didn't really listen to pretty much any of it. I just got a couple of quotes out of context I saw. I wanted to save the fun for now. Oh yeah, the description is also incorrect. Phil and Cat decided to do a special Q&A with live stream viewers for the very first time. The first actual time Phil and Cat decided to do a special Q&A live stream viewers for the very first time. So he got a copy paste description for this. And he never changed it. This pretty much is a playthrough. Like, you know how if you check his playthrough videos, they all got the same exact description. This is like a playthrough now. Phil and Cat special in real life stream is a playthrough. And also I just noticed too, this is on the gaming channel again. So he blatantly using her to get the extra little bit of views and to get the extra little bit of advertiser dollars. Speaking of advertiser dollars, I forgot. I want to see how much ads this got on it. Oh my. Sweet. What the fuck is Ren? This looks terrible. All right, so that's Ren. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ads. And when they get to an hour, I guess he just gave you the benefit of the doubt. You can watch the rest for free. Well, that's fucking exciting. I think this one got like 7 ads on it too. He went hard with these videos. Oh my. Yeah, he went hard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 ads. And when it gets to an hour, he lets you watch the rest for free. Well, good job, Dave. Good fucking job. All right. 4,500 views. Comments are disabled, I think, for both of them, of course. You got to watch the stream if you want to comment. Well, let me refresh just because I'm not about to be tricked into that. All right.
All right, what's up, everyone? Good evening.
Sounds good.
Phil and Kat here. Welcome to a special IRL stream. It is Friday the 13th, 2018.
I got the audio for that
July
video about
13th,
as loud as I can get it.
And we're going to
Without
be doing
artificially
pretty much very
boosting
similar
it.
to how we did last time we did this stream. It was a 3-hour stream where we basically just sat here and kind of talked to you guys and answered a lot of questions. All right. And that's kind of what we're planning on doing this time as well.
We got the tips
Okay.
already.
But I need to update the stream stats right now.
Sounds good.
We actually are up to 515 subs. Let me do this now before we start answering your questions. Hold on.
Tappy tap tap.
415.
Exciting.
Top tier is currently Derek. Let's get Derek up on
I also like the idea of her sitting there and not saying anything during the pre-stream. Nice
What in
burp.
the fuck did I just type? That's not even close to saying Derek.
I'm sure nothing
All
happened
right,
in
and
this
now we
video.
have a top tip.
Is the top
current
tier really
top tip,
27
guys,
bits for real?
Is from Rigby who tipped me $5.01 and said stop talking. This is
Yeah.
an IRL stream, so if you want me to stop talking, it's going to be a pretty boring one.
I also want to
Just-
point out, you might not be able to notice it in this, but he really needs to fuck with his camera settings to get a new camera. Because this shit is so ashy looking.
Just saying.
Everything
all right,
is
Rigby,
everything on the edge is all fuzzy and shit.
with the top tip of $5.01.
Professional grade
Thank you very
streaming,
much,
dude.
Rigby. I appreciate that.
So I was done.
So, the way this stream is going to work is much like the last time. We'll basically be responding to what you guys are saying.
Whoa,
now,
that eye
sometimes we may
shadow,
choose
too.
to answer a question, but sometimes we may choose not to. Depends on how private it is or
I
whatever.
didn't notice that.
But we did this 3 weeks ago. People really seemed to enjoy it and said, you know, do it again when you can. It's been 3 weeks since we did the last one. And so I said, okay, maybe now's a good time. You know, it's not like we're going to do it every
You
week.
gonna
or
let
it's
her
gonna
talk,
be
Dave?
boring or anything. But every once in a while, if we do it. What did I spell his name? Rogby? I did. Rogby. I don't know what's going on my keyboard today. I can't spell.
Thank you for the $5,
But,
Rogby.
yeah, what we'll be doing,
Whoa, $5.02. We got a
generally-
donation wall, dude.
answering most of your questions tonight. That's what it ended up
Wait,
being.
what the fuck did that
2
say?
weeks or
I'm a big fan of white boys. I find them quite remarkable. Oh my god. That was terrible. Thank you for the 5 bits, MTC. That was
Generally.
terrible.
answering most of your questions tonight. That's what it ended up being 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago when we did this. You know, it's kind of just seems like the
I
natural.
also
way.
want to point out, I wonder how much money he would have made during this if Kat wasn't there. Because, of course, he didn't tell anybody if she would be there. I guess just in case he changed her mind. So we're going to get to see the tips and cheers fly in.
It's gonna go.
It's going to be very exciting.
All right, so Norval Shaggy Rogers
Nice hidden snot, by
just
the
did
way.
a 50-bit cheer and says, "Get Derek off the leaderboard." All right,
Get him outta
Norval,
here.
Just so you know, since there's going to be a lot of activity
Get him
tonight,
out of here.
rather than type out the
Tap,
giant
tap,
names,
tap.
simply because I know I'll be here all night updating. Okay, but
Maybe
Norval,
Kat
thank
should
you for that
talk while
top
he
tier.
does the typing.
Jaco TV
Nope, guess not.
just tipped $5.02 and said, "Kat, read this one." Oh,
Well, fucking read
here
it,
you
Kat.
go. It's a joke. He wants you to read his joke.
Yes, read his hot joke.
Wait, where?
Right here. Jaco TV's joke. He would like you to read it.
That's hilarious.
Well, he wants
Thanks
you
for
to read
reading
the
it.
stream.
Really?
Oh,
I have to read
nice.
this.
Read it. It's nothing wrong with that.
I'm a big fan of whiteboards. I find them quite remarkable.
Oh, his soundboard is way better than mine.
There we go. Yeah.
Hilarious.
All right. Thank you, Jaco TV. So Jaco TV is currently the top tipper. Let's get that updated. He must
I wonder
have
if
a
she
joke
ran out of
book. It was
Zans again
a
like last
1980s
time.
Joke book out or something.
Or maybe she took too much last time. Because she was fucking out of it.
Okay.
Man,
Thank
those
you,
eyebrows.
Jaco. You are
It's
the
so
top tipper
weird
yet
looking.
again. You've surpassed
Wow.
Rigby there. Let's see
It's
here.
like
Obi-Wan
gimmick
Kenobi did a
makeup
70-bit cheer. It says, "Hello, Phil and Kat." Thank you, Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, thank you,
We got,
Sardella.
that Anana Bunny did a 150-bit cheer and said, "Rigby forever." I don't know what the hell.
Wow, thank you,
Rigby
Anani
is.
Bunny. I appreciate it.
But now that Anana Bunny is the current top cheer, so let's get him up there.
Oh, this is a really good start to a video. I like when the beginning of a video is frequent shout-outs.
And we got another cheer
And
from
he
Coral
fucked the-
Guys.
he
Good
fucked
evening,
the thing
Kat and
up.
Phil. Phil, I didn't see you in the last Midwestern Air Hockey qualifier for the Midwestern Air Hockey Championships. You must be
Oh my
pushing it
god,
to
we
the
talking
limit.
about this again? This is a joke
Yeah,
you
well,
made
as you
3 weeks
know,
ago.
I always keep my game plan on the DL for my air hockey,
The DL.
stuff.
Alright.
I don't want to, give away everything. by just throwing all the game plan out there.
Keep it on the download. Nobody has to know.
So, Emperor Swaggins cheered. He says, now that Code Vein is delayed, that's one less game in September. Will you be playing Rise of the Tomb Raider for sure? I don't know.
Amazing question.
I'll be honest. I told you guys, I didn't like the last Tomb Raider game. I thought that the last Tomb Raider game was boring. Very similar to the...
Well, Cat is very involved right now.
And didn't really do much at all.
It's kind of hanging out.
Competitive grind and not very interesting. I'd say maybe 2 or 3 of the actual dungeons /
I wonder when he's going to notice his leaderboard
that you
fucked up.
investigated were interesting, but a lot of the stuff you did in the open world combat and stuff of the game was not good. I thought it was very, very boring.
Tomb Raider conversation, by the
so
way.
I don't know. I mean, I know it sucks that Code Vein is not coming out. I remember, Kat, this was one of the games that she was most looking forward to this year because it looked like a cross between
The game that come out
Animation,
next year is
Dark
the game she
Souls,
was looking
and really
forward
good.
to this year.
And it sucks that it's delayed. What are you going to do?
But
Hopefully
maybe
now
it's
the game
coming out
is
this
delayed.
year. I
When it
don't
comes
know.
out, it'll actually be freaking good.
Let Cat read this one too because it's funny when she
But,
does.
yeah. Will I be playing Tomb
Yeah,
I haven't decided yet, Tomb Raider.
Sure, let
Can't
Cat
answer.
read it. Cat made $10
a big
so
bubbly
far.
black man cheered. Says, "What do you two have on your shirts? Mario Brothers and flowers. Show them to us."
Mario shirt, by the way.
This is a shirt that Cat got me.
I'm a real
Is
gamer.
The cast of Super Mario Brothers walking across the road. If you might notice, it looks kind of like Abbey Road from the Beatles. So it's kind of like a homage to the Beatles with the Mario character.
Amazing.
And yes, Cat just has some nice, pretty flowers.
Yeah, just some shit that came out of Panda Lee Closet.
JCO TV tipped another $5. Oh boy, he wants you to read another stupid joke.
This is gonna be the whole string.
It's just gonna read these dumb jokes all stream.
Come on, Cat, you
don't
made
wanna do
$10 so far. That's a lot of money.
What do you call? What do you
You
call?
could buy
an
two
everyday
small bottles of
potato?
gin with that.
A commentator.
Wait, what?
Do it.
What do you call? What do you call an everyday potato? A commentator.
Mmm.
I'm just gonna keep playing this. Yes!
Get him out!
Commentator.
It's a no from me, dog.
Alright, so Spawn Killer has tipped $10 to become the top tipper for tonight. He says, do you have any college funny stories? I saw the video. You
College
talked about the
story.
with you and the fire alarm.
I don't live in the
Crazy
past, by
ex.
the way. Let's
No,
talk
that was
about
not a
some shit
crazy
that happened
ex. That was
70
just
years
some
ago.
girl that at that party went nuts, okay? But no, I mean, outside of the stories, I've told you guys so many stories about my college days. I told you about how we used to
What about
wrestle
Cat college
in the
days?
dorm and
Or high
the time
school
that
days?
We were
Or something.
throwing each other around the dorm
Let's keep
room.
talking about
I already
Dave.
told you about the party
Hey,
where
Wobble.
we got into trouble because we had liquor. And
She looked very happy
pot.
right
I
now.
told you about how the cop accidentally stepped on the pot. I don't think I've ever told. There's only like 2 or 3 college stories that I have, and I'm pretty sure I've told you all of them at this point. So honestly, no, I don't honestly think I don't have any new college stories.
Let's get them up on the leaderboards.
I don't know. Short-lived. I only lived on college.
Let's pretend Cat and I are here
on
for now.
campus for 1 semester, and then I moved back off and lived with my parents again.
She didn't have a
So
stress
it's like,
ball either,
How much
huh?
could happen in 1 semester? Like 2 crazy things, right? Let's get Spawn Killer up there.
Exciting.
No, but I think I told you about the time when I smoked pot.
I smoked
and it was
pot,
laced
dude.
with something, right? Oh wow, that thing
I was smoking up.
Good thing I fixed it.
Token
right?
up.
I smoked pot. I was laced with some crazy shit, and I don't even remember the whole day. And the next thing you know, we had to go to dinner like the next day with my roommate's parents, and we woke up like in late afternoon. We were like, holy shit, where'd the whole day go? Like a whole day had passed because whatever was in this pot had like made us had time lapse in our fucking
Yes,
heads.
of course.
But outside of that, no, I don't
Okay.
really have any.
That's some
really
special ass
interesting
weed. They don't
stories
make
to tell
that
about
anymore.
college. I told you my college experience was very, very limited, and not much exciting there to talk about.
Wow, she is like a
accidentally
dead
clicked on
body
something
right
I'm
there.
Trying to close. What the fuck? I accidentally opened a browser I didn't want to open.
Pornhub
Down
tab.
here. Close this window. Close all tabs.
Close all tabs. There you go.
Okay.
I hope he kept Muxie open. Anything?
All right.
Oh my fucking god. How do you have this much dead air with 2 people?
Oh god, no. See, that's you're wrong, Baby Jim Bob. That's not correct. The story
Wrong.
you're talking about, the vomiting story and diarrhea
The South
story,
Park
was not
story?
a college story. That was actually just, I believe, that was actually the summer between high school
Furrowed
and college.
brows,
But
that
that's
means he's
not
thinking.
The story has nothing to do with college. So,
Take us up. All right.
all right, let's continue. So we got a question for Kat from Emperor Swaggin.
Oh, great.
He says,
Swaggins.
did you ever play the Metro games? I just recently beat them both, and they're really good. Have you ever played any of the Metro games before?
Played 1. I don't remember which one.
You're leaning too far back, Cat. We can barely hear
We'll
you.
get a little closer to the mic
Oh.
only because the air conditioning's on. There we go.
I don't remember which one it was. I played 1. I think it was Last Light or something.
So that was the sequel.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I played that one. I liked it. It was good actually. Aren't they coming out with another one?
Next year, so yeah.
Yeah.
And It's gonna
Go
be
play
one of
the
the
other one
games
first that you
that's
didn't
coming
play,
out
but
the
fuck
same
it, I
week.
guess.
Like there's 5 games coming out on like one day.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be that day that the new Metro game comes out. So
Yeah.
I think it's late February. is
Stupid
the-
game
the crazy
developers, am I
date
right?
Where for some reason a million games are coming
Fucking
out.
idiots.
But yeah, supposedly yes, a new Metro next year, early next year.
She having so much fun on stream already.
A big bumbling black man. Cheers. How many different buttons do you have on the soundboard? Can you play them all on the stream?
Please do.
I've got 9.
Wow, 9.
Some of them are friggin' weird. What is this one?
This is gonna be exciting.
Violin, sad violin. Some of these are dumb. Like
All of them are dumb.
I don't even know when I would use this one. Right, it's like some weird stuff, but some of them are good. Like if there's a fail.
Hilarious.
But I always forget I have this. It's every time I stream, it's sitting right over here on the corner of my laptop desk, and I almost always forget I have it.
I think it's a
just
good
sits
thing
there
that
and
he
gets
forgets
ignored a lot.
TBH.
But there's more. You know, if they're a program, I'm not gonna play them all now. But I've
He
got,
just
like,
said to play them all.
Okay, that Indie Glow has subscribed to the channel for 8
Refuses to
months in
play
a
them
row.
all.
And
Feels
said,
bad,
well, first of all,
man.
thank you for the 8 months of support, Indie Glow. He says, playing Final Fantasy IV for the first time after watching your Final Fantasy IV The After Years playthrough, and I already like it better than 15, laughing out loud. You know,
You
I
like an
say,
old game more than a
like,
new
you know,
game.
back
Wow,
in the
you a
day,
cool fucking guy.
when these game developers didn't have crazy
Should post
graphics,
up
right?
about it on IGN.
To appease the viewers. You know, a lot of the times today, you play RPG, it's all about the flashy graphic. It looks like Persona 5 looks just like an anime. Final Fantasy 15 is probably some of the best modern graphics on a console, but the storytelling.
But
is
those
massively
games
lacking.
looked
Like,
good
Final
back
Fantasy
then, though.
15 is a game with holes in it.
Oh my
You know what I
God.
mean? Like the plot
Are
has
we really
massive
going here?
time jumps, holes. It doesn't even make sense the way that they put together the game. You could tell
We
the game
going
was
here.
finished when they released it. Final Fantasy IV is a game that literally knew it couldn't
We got
do much with
some
graphics.
boomer stories
they had
coming up.
to be relying on their laurels as a
I feel like Final Fantasy IV is a pretty good looking Super Nintendo game, but
A
whatever.
high-level manga or novel of like fantasy and all this cool stuff. And the thing is, the combat is also quite good. Most people would say the graphics suck, but that's because it's 2018. Like when I played
It's
it in
current, yeah.
1992 or whenever it came out, the graphics were great.
Of
you know,
course.
for the time, it was outstanding 16-bit 2D visuals. So, I kind of have to nod in agreement with you and be like, yeah, that Indie Glow, you know,
Nod in
I
agreement.
very much like Final Fantasy IV much more than I like Final Fantasy 15.
All
Derek
right.
cheered 50 bits. Let me just see. Okay, 150 bits
Amazing.
at the top tier. Okay. He says, how was Ghostbusters yesterday? I've also been a longtime fan.
Oh,
Did you ever
God.
watch Ghostbusters too? Yeah, I mean, I've said this many times before. I grew up watching Ghostbusters. Like, it was one of my
Oh
favorite
my
movies.
God.
I had it recorded on a VHS tape, and I would watch it.
We got
over and
more
over as a
elderly
kid
people stories.
Until I was like, they gotta make Ghostbusters 2. They gotta make Ghostbusters 2.
Was Cat alive
And
when
then
that came out,
eventually they
Dave?
did, and I was like, holy shit, I was so ecstatic to go see Ghostbusters 2 in the theaters. But it was funny. Like, Ghostbusters is one of those movies that I've seen it. I've probably, and this is no exaggeration, I've probably seen the movie Ghostbusters more than any movie ever in history. I've probably watched it more than any other movie. But every time I watch it, I laugh my ass off. I laugh at the one-liners.
Are you sure about that?
Of the actors in the movie are just so genuine and fun. You can tell that the actors are having like improv comedy off of each other during the movie. And I don't think we've ever even seen like another comedy that's been on that level of performance since Ghostbusters released.
Look how excited she looked. Why is the
it
camera
sucks
shaking
because
in
you
this
watch
video
modern
too for
comedies,
some
a lot of
reason?
them just rely on this raunchy or slapstick humor or whatever.
I never seen his
And
camera
you don't
shake
really
before.
get the core kind of interactions that you know, Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, Harold Ramis, and Ernie Hudson had.
I don't know who any of these
as the
people
cast
are.
Even Ernie Hudson, who was not known
We
as
talked
as a
about this for the
comedic
last
actor.
stream. He
In that
brought up
movie,
these
he's funny
fucking
as
old-ass
shit,
comedians.
Because the writing's good and his delivery is
And
great.
Ghostbusters. We
I
literally talked
absolutely
about
love
Ghostbusters
One
last
of my
time.
It will always be one of my favorite movies. Absolutely.
Who doing this? Who fault is this?
Coral Guy cheered. He says, my wife wants to know if Kat is subscribed to Ipsy. After noticing her makeup, they send you different makeup products every month in a styled bag.
Oh, yeah.
This subscription
Who you learn how to draw eyebrows from, Kat?
No, apparently I know. So you don't even know about it. You haven't even looked it
She
up
legit
now.
just
So
brought
no,
an
she's
eyebrow
not.
pencil
I
and
aware
wrote the
there's
shit
different
in. Maybe she got one of those stencils off of eBay or something.
You know, services, food and stuff. I guess there's one that's makeup.
What?
But yeah, no, never heard of it.
Whatever.
Bitch
On to the
ass
next.
Floyd tipped $1. Said rest in peace, Tupac.
Rest in peace, Tupac.
Okay, rest in peace. Been quite a long time he's been gone. Metal Gear Rex Charity says, does Cat listen to audiobooks? Do you like listening to audiobooks?
What is wrong with these people?
Oh,
like-
lean forward a little bit more.
I keep forgetting.
That's okay.
I'm actually like just downloaded that app, Audible.
Oh, that's a
Just through
scam.
Amazon,
You should
and-
legally download your audiobooks for free.
And I'm gonna like start like listening to audiobooks and stuff. I'm just looking to see like what kind of stuff is on there.
All right, weren't you
Obviously.
recently going to get one, but then you found out it wasn't too good?
A lot of
Yeah,
excitement
there's
at
a
the
new
Burnell
Stephen King
home.
book called, like,
This young
Outsider or
woman wants to
something like that. I don't
start
know what
listening
it's
to
called,
audiobooks.
but, I read the reviews and everybody says it sucks or something. So yeah, I was like, I'm not getting this because there was like a million bad reviews on it. So
That's the thing
yeah.
with Stephen King is he's a great author, and
Here we
Stephen
go.
King can write an amazing tale when he wants to. But with Stephen King, what happens with him is he gets roped into these multiple book deals with publishers where he's obligated to write like 5-6 books. And if you just
That sound
look at
like,
what he
you
writes, you
with
can
Let's
tell like
Plays.
this is one he really
Doing
wanted
like
to
5 at
write,
one time, and
this is one
obviously
he
you don't
just
wanna
did
do
for his
4 of them.
contract, you know. So more than likely, that's probably what The Outsider is just one of these filler books that he
Filler
tossed
book.
in there. Wow, I'm at Fusion asks, do you play RuneScape and what is your combat level?
no, I don't actually.
I don't know how that's a funny
I mean,
joke.
asks-
A lot of
he
people
assumed,
play
what's your
RuneScape.
combat level?
Okay.
Eternal Napalm Cheered, he says, would you two ever consider getting a ball python? They're gentle, docile creatures with a friendly temperament.
What?
Would you like to get a nice big ball python as a pet? A nice cute
What is wrong with these
snake?
people?
Well, I
What?
personally like pet or animals that like have fur because
Right.
they're nice to pet and stuff.
Because they're
so-
fun to
But
cuddle,
snakes are
they're
fun to pet.
touch and
I
pet.
mean, some
This
snakes
little
are
snake
cool,
dude.
you know, but they're not like
He all
I don't
silky
know, I
and
don't know if I
smooth.
want
Come
one
on.
that's, like, to pet, you know.
Of course, the other thing is, you know, a lot of snakes have to eat live food.
Yeah.
You know, what does it eat? I don't know if the ball python's a vegetarian or if it has to eat bugs and rats. And you know what I mean? Like getting mice to feed it. Ugh, I don't know about
Yeah.
that, you know.
You want to feed
Probably
a
not
dog
something
food?
that we'll be doing. I'm at Fusion. Apparently, his cheer came through twice. It's exactly the same cheer. So I'm at Fusion. We got your cheer. Third Eye, the third cheer. He says, "Kat, do you have any hobbies besides gaming and cooking? I enjoy drawing and photography. Do you have?"
I
any?"
like that he assumes that cooking is a hobby. Fucking ouch. Women in there cooking, am I right? Think of the 5-bit MTC. How long until she realizes she can't talk anymore and leans back? I do like how she just realizes it's not about her anymore and she kind of just falls back there. Poor
Get a
cat.
hobby.
I like drawing. I mean, I haven't did any drawing in a while, but I do like doing art stuff.
And before
like
Cat
drawing,
draws
like,
Yowie.
messing around on like Photoshop because I used to take like classes in college. On
Maybe
that,
she draw
so
like
I just
trap
like doing
porn
a
or
lot
some
of
shit.
artistic stuff. I also like writing.
Oh
just,
shit!
random
It
writing.
returns. I love this. When she like say more than one sentence, Dave get this weird little thing. But like it kind of remind me of a dude going to a job interview, and he don't really know what they saying. He kind of pretending he do though, and he just kind of look up, look to the right, look him in the eyes, look to the right, look him in the eyes, wobble his head a bit like yeah, I agree. Look
I just
at
like
him.
doing a lot of artistic stuff. I also like writing, just like random writing, like writing stories and
Yeah.
stuff. So those are like my two other hobbies
Yeah.
besides obviously the gaming's like the biggest one.
Okay.
Okay.
Coral Guy cheered. He says, the Goonies is greater than Ghostbusters. Goonies never say die. Now, normally I'd be angry at you for
Oh, we're
saying such
talking
a
about old
horrendously
shit again.
false statement.
Nice.
But I actually really like the Goonies.
The
too.
fucking
it's actually another one
Goonies.
of my favorite movies from the 1980s for different reasons. Like, yes, there's comedy in it.
1980s, by the way.
Style of adult humor.
Was Cat
as
alive when that came
Ghostbusters
out?
is, but at the same time, there's an adventure aspect.
Did she
The
watch it
cast
from
is
his Blu-ray
good.
collection
Although,
yet?
admittedly, it's a child, children in the movie as the cast, not going to be as good as refined comedic actors. But I do really like the Goonies, and I don't even know if I own that one. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't know if I ever got the Goonies.
Well, time to
on
go
Blu-ray.
buy the Goonies.
I don't think I did. Now tonight
He
I'm
got
gonna have to
multiple
look.
copies of some movies, but he don't know
But I
if
do
he
like
got the Goonies.
too. So,
Nice.
hey, to each their own. You like the Goonies more than Ghostbusters?
We should talk
Good on
about
you.
what's another
A big
old ass
bumbling-
movie?
A big bumbling
The
black
Blob
man
or some
cheered
shit? I
and said,
think
"What
that's
did
a
you have for
movie. We
dinner?
should talk
Yummy
about that
turkey
next."
burgers? No, we had pasta. In
Pasta.
fact, we had pasta that Cat picked. Right?
What kind of
Your
pasta?
favorite? What's your favorite dry pasta?
Penne.
Rigatoni. I
Rigatoni.
think.
Yes, we
Oh.
had rigatoni with my sauce, my homemade
My
sauce
sauce.
that we had made.
My freezer
over
sauce.
A month and a half ago. We still have it frozen. And we
Month
had
and a half old frozen sauce. Sounds good to me. This dude eat pasta and burgers so much. It's chicken burgers, turkey burgers, and pasta. Some form of pasta. God damn.
the
And
sauce
Cat's
with
like,
mom.
she like stacked potatoes and like a piece of green shit
Okay,
next to it so
Ventboxer
he don't
cheers.
die
What
too
is your favorite
fast.
Stephen King movie? Mine is 1408. Oh,
Oh,
man.
here we go. Movie talk.
I mean, there's so many,
Here we go.
you know. Pet Cemetery is really good.
Here we go.
It is really good. Do you have a favorite Stephen King story or movie?
No?
And it's been a while since I read or watched anything of his, so I don't know.
Do you
Whoops.
remember any? I'm trying to think.
Oh.
I'll tell you, the one I hate is fucking Dreamcatcher. I think that's the worst thing Stephen King's ever done. It's so bad. It's a movie. I'm not even exaggerating. I told Kat about this the other day, and she looked at me like I was lying. It's a movie about
my
aliens
God.
that come out of the toilet and eat your ass.
Of course.
Sorry.
That's Stephen King wrote this story. I'm not making this up. The alien comes out of the toilet and goes up to your ass. And this is the fucking movie. I'm like,
Leg
I
slap.
watched it in the theater. I was like, I can't believe I'm watching this piece of shit. And it's Stephen
What
King
year
that
was it
actually
you watched
wrote
it in the
Like, what
theater?
fuck?
How
So
many
again,
decades
you
ago?
can tell the filler book versus the good one, right? Yeah, somehow that one got made into a movie. I think Pet Sematary and It are both outstanding movies, by the way.
I don't like clowns. So.
Oh, great, a Derek chair.
Well, there you go.
Long
You
as
don't like clowns, you're
fuck.
certainly not going to like It.
About
Furious
Jeopardy.
Kirk Cheer, he says, I know you saw it, but I never heard your thoughts on The Last Jedi. In a nutshell.
Here we go.
The Last Jedi, I don't feel is a terrible movie.
Did you watch it?
I don't feel it's an amazing movie.
Did you
I
watch
just
it?
feel it is a movie.
It's a movie.
And
Oh, no, he
some people
actually
are not
did
gonna
watch
like
it.
because when you see the death of your characters you love and whatever.
Spoilers.
Or this character from the original trilogy wasn't portrayed in the way that I accurately thought this character would have acted in a new trilogy or whatever.
Spoilers.
I can understand why you would get upset. For me, I just watched it as a movie. And I liked it.
What's
Even
the
though
point?
I'll admit there's entire acts in the movie that seem out of place and they're filler.
I feel like we
I still
talked about
enjoyed the
this
movie.
last time.
And I think it's leading up to
I
a
don't
really
know.
good third and final movie in the trilogy. Although, admittedly, when you see things like the big bad guy is already
Star
out
Wars
of the
been
picture in the
around
second
longer
and
than-
third movies.
fuck,
you're like,
longer
what
than
the
he
hell's
been
gonna happen in the
alive,
third,
maybe?
right? But I actually
Watch the
personally
newest one as
liked
a
The Last
movie.
Jedi,
Fuck it.
although
I don't give a
love
fuck
it.
about the
hate it.
lore.
I know a lot of people hate
You might as well watch an
"Oh,
episode of
it destroyed
SpongeBob."
the Star Wars franchise. I don't feel that way. Okay.
Sounds good.
Super Meat Boy.
Oh, whoa.
Cheered, and this is a personal question. You don't have
Yo,
to
look at his response when he read Super Meat Boy.
Super Meat Boy. Cheered,
The little
and this is a
pause
personal
after.
Question.
Like,
you
oh,
don't have to
shit.
answer this question if you don't want to. Okay.
This
It's up to
fucking
you. Do you
guy?
want to read it and see? Do you want to answer that? If not, we could just skip it. That's up to
No,
you.
it's not a big deal.
Okay.
I mean, unless that person's a troll.
No, I don't. I have no idea.
Oh.
It's a legit cheer.
Wait, what?
So.
Well,
Let me hear this question again.
Cheered, and this is a personal question. You don't have to answer this question if you don't want to. Okay. It's up to you. You want to read it and see? Do you
Oh
want
wow, we can't even read the fucking question. This is what kind of suck about not being able to see the chat, because it didn't pop up on screen because it wasn't 50 bits or more. So you can read it out loud if you want to. If you don't want to read it out loud, then fuck him in his chair. It might be a troll.
answer that? If not, we could just skip it. That's up.
No,
to
it's
you.
not a big deal.
Okay.
I mean, unless that person's a troll.
Unless he's
No,
a troll.
I have no idea.
I have
Oh.
no
It's a
idea.
legit cheer. So.
Well, I guess if it's not a troll question, then I'll answer it.
Okay. So the question is, Kat, how do you deal with sadness?
Depression.
I usually just like try to focus my mind. Like
Zans?
I'll usually just like watch TV
Overwatch?
or watch a movie. Like I'll try to get my mind focused on something else. Usually I like game, because it's like the thing is like when I get
Oh, the head
like,
nod comes
feel
back.
down,
Nice.
well, I don't want to think about like negative things. I want to think about like, just positive things, or maybe just like blank out. But usually I just try to focus on something else, or like do something that keeps me busy. Like I've been going to the gym for a while.
Whoops.
So that's a good outlet for me to like, if I'm stressed out from like work and stuff. Like
Why do you
that,
need an outlet already, Kat? You're living with your soulmate.
Go to the gym and
Whoops.
I feel better.
Did she
afterwards.
lengthen her eyebrows after everyone gave her shit for them being half long? Also keep loving it, thugging it, my friend.
Yes, she did. I pointed that out when I started. She got trolled into drawing fake eyebrows on. Like, yeah, you can see my mouse cursor. This is pretty much when the real one's in. All of this is just, she just took a pencil and slashed it across. Like, what was this, first of all? Why would you do this to yourself? Maybe she do got eyebrows. It's kind of shadowy looking. I don't know. This girl confuses me. I never seen a girl that looked like this, to be honest. I never did. She's such a weird looking girl. Thank you for the 669. Take a sip.
Right.
So-
Yeah, and that's a good advice. Is
So
if you're
weird
in a
looking.
situation where you're feeling upset or sad, to get yourself doing anything else, right?
Yeah.
For some people, I'm gonna go cook. For some people, I'll go play a video.
What do
game.
you do
I'll
to
read
get
a
rid of
book. I'll
sadness,
listen
Dave?
to music. Music is actually a big one for some
Yeah,
people.
I actually listen to a lot of music. So.
Yeah, music can really get you motivated and get you out of a funk.
Don't
in a
listen to
lot of
Little
times,
Peep, I guess.
But yeah, just getting yourself out of that and versus
That music
situation.
totally
I think
motivates
the worst
me.
things are when you're in a situation where you can't get out of it, right? You're stuck in it.
Yeah.
And now you gotta be feeling that negative feeling you've got stuck there permanently. That's really when it sucks, right? Okay, so there you go, Super Meat Boy, legit answer. Raccoon Bruce. Excuse me. I got a burp
Raccoon
coming, I feel
Bruce.
it. So, excuse me ahead of time. I feel it coming.
Oh,
He
burp
cheered. He
coming
says,
up.
"Hey, just joined. Was wondering if the hamsters are still alive." Raccoon Bruce, I hate to tell you this, they passed away a long time ago. You know, I had hamsters when I first moved out here in the summer of 2014.
Who did you
And they
move out
basically lived-
there
one
with?
of them lived
By
at the end
yourself?
of 2016, and one passed away very early 2016.
Did they die? Did you have a roommate when they died?
Derek Loves Lemur just cheered. He says, "My last cheer question, then I'll ask some in chat. Do you ever watch any episodes of Jeopardy? I love the different variety of categories. Have you also watched Wheel of Fortune and Family Feud?" Well, first, all right. How about you? Do you ever watch game shows? Have you ever watch any of those classic game shows that have been around
Classic.
for a long time?
Classic game
I don't
shows.
anymore, but I used to.
Yeah, Kat grew up
I'm
watching
the same
Jeopardy,
way. Like,
obviously.
I remember, like, that used to be primetime TV, right? It's like between 7 and 8 p.m. They would come on normal TV, and like I remember, like with my parents, I'd be sitting in the living room.
You watched it on
turn
black and white?
the
Did you
game
have
show,
color
you
by
know?
then?
Before, it was basically like the lead into what you wanted to watch at 8. So it would be a time killer. But I haven't watched one of the. Oh my god, I couldn't tell
It's
you.
got to be really awkward sitting next to this dude as he talks about shit that happened before she might have been alive. It's like oh shit, Hugh Hefner is dead, huh? Whoops. Well, it's
No,
like if
it's
some
not.
young bitch
Bitch,
was
it
sitting.
wasn't fraudulent.
Damn it!
Why?
Never knew I
Always.
could give you bits. I guess I'm officially a detractor now, dude. DSP nothing.
Think of 100 bits. That douche kid. Think of the 5 earlier, MTC. Child amnesia makes you forget things that happened before you were 3 to 7 years old. As you get older, even if she experienced them, Kat probably doesn't remember things that happened before DSP was 12. Oh. But yeah, it's like if some young bitch sitting next to Hugh Hefner and he talking about shit that happened 70 years before she was born or something. R.I.P. Hefner. Whoops. Forgot he
The
was
last
dead.
time I saw any of those 3 shows, well, I couldn't
Feels
even tell you
bad,
who
man.
the current hosts are for, or like Family Feud. Actually, isn't it what's his name? The black guy. with the
Uh-oh, black
mustache
guy.
Who hosts?
I don't
Family
think Kat
Feud
knows.
now? I can't even remember his
Underarm.
freaking name. But that's what I mean. Like Family Feud had
Delicious.
a million hosts, and I couldn't even tell. I haven't seen it in a million years. Okay.
Sweet stretch,
Shout out
by
to
the way,
Third Eye
Kat.
the Third, who did a 25-bit cheer. He says, "My girlfriend courted me last night with the question."
Wait,
"Do
was
you
he
want
really
children?"
talking about Steve Harvey? Yo, that's who he was talking about? I thought he was talking about some dude from 30 years ago. Oh my. The black guy. That's what Steve Harvey known for, being the black guy. Obviously.
I'm horny as hell.
Thank you for the Twitch Prime sub, Zachers. Enjoy your
And
hot,
surprisingly,
warm
I found
emote.
myself answering yes with sincerity.
He reads so fast sometimes.
Okay. Shout out to Third Eye the Third,
Oh.
who did a 25-bit cheer. He says, "My girlfriend courted me last night with the question of, do you want children? And surprisingly, I found myself answering yes with sincerity.
Oh, my.
Have you guys thought about taking your relationship to the next level? Reason I bring it up is because I think we could have drifted apart if we were not on the same page of this one question."
Now, before they answer this, it's some specific law. This was when DSP was still with Panda, and he was going through bad ad revenue time, machinima getting rid of me times. It might have been a little after that, a little bit before that. He was in like Omega mode begging. He actually brought up that he can't have kids because he's not making enough money, implying that he wanted to have kids. Before that, he never said anything about kids in a positive light. After that, he never did. So let's see his hot answer now.
Before we
I'm sure
even
Dave
answer
wants to
this,
have
is this
kids
something
with
that
Kat.
you would want to discuss on this stream. We don't have to if you don't want to.
We don't have to
It's a
talk about
personal
it, honey.
issue, And personally, I don't think I've really talked about it that much ever. So that's up to you. Do you mind? I mean, we are in agreement is the thing. So
Oh,
it's not,
yeah.
you know, we've
Yeah.
been in agreement.
Just
Talk
do it in a
about
cup and
this,
pour it inside of
you
it.
know.
Still work.
Do you
Yeah.
want to talk about it, or it's
Sure.
up to you?
I mean,
Do it pre-stream first.
that's
Okay.
fine. I don't. Yeah.
Well, basically,
Awkward
I mean,
face,
we're
by the
both
way.
at a point in our lives where we're kind of like, we don't think that we want kids. For multiple reasons, and I'm not going to get into every single personal
Money.
reason why either of us don't want kids, okay? I can tell you one thing for me is that financially with my job
Money.
and everything, as you know, you guys know this, for the 10 years I've done it, there have been high highs, there have been low lows, and
Just
you
get
know,
food
right
stamps.
now, financially, you guys know the situation I'm
Hey,
in. Like,
Wobble.
I share stuff with you guys, I'm transparent, and I wouldn't be able
vape
to, I
nation.
feel like, sufficiently
I thought the
raise a
black guy
child.
was Turvin.
I mean, I share stuff with you guys. I'm transparent, and I wouldn't.
I thought she was
be
gonna
able
answer.
To I feel like sufficiently raise a child, just all the financial obligations that there are for having.
I don't have enough money to raise a kid. but I moved an adult across the country to live with me. As I also pay, what, like $1,200, he said, for the condo that he don't even live in and nobody else lives in it. Thinking emoji. This guy is very, very intelligent.
Kid, all right? And that's just one thing. But personally as well, we've talked about it, we've discussed it, and we kind of decided amongst, between each other that we just don't want to have kids.
Why?
As we've said, at one point maybe getting a pet or something like that in the future.
Yes, a pet replaces a
would be
kid,
something we'd
obviously.
like to do and have that kind of responsibility. But no, we're not interested in actually having children. Okay.
Now the question is, it's a weird look on her face. The question is she not interested in having kids with him, or is she not interested in having kids in general? Because I think Kat definitely not as old as him. The law says that she like my age. I don't know. You know how some of them women can be. Whoops. Not enough money.
All
Let's
right.
get a cat
Shout out
instead.
to C Dick.
Sounds
who
good.
tipped us $25.
Whoa,
Thank you very much.
$25.
$25 tip from C Dick.
Hey, she smiled for that one. Thank you for the 5-bits MCC. 27 is too old to have kids, TBH. Past that point in your life. Exactly. She should have had kids when she was like 16, like in the old days. Good Lord. Thank you for the 420 take us up. I thought the black guy was Turvin. And that douche gave 50 bits. Go Google him, Google it. Yeah, his hairline is amazing. That's because he's Italian. Thick hair too, by the way.
Okay. All right. Shout out to C Dick, who tipped us $25.
Yeah, look at that.
Thank you very
She smiled
much.
for the
$25
$25.
tip from C Dick. Love you and Cat. Keep it up, guys.
Oh, she saw the
Thank
love
you
you
very
part.
much. Not
She
even
didn't
a
believe
question,
that.
just a really generous tip. So let me get you up on the leaderboard there, C Dick.
Very generous. Thank you. Tap, tap,
Thanks
tap.
very much. Appreciate that. And good to see you because I haven't
Good
seen
to
you in a while
see
on
you.
stream, so good to see you. Thank
Good
you
to
for
see
the
you, guy that
contribution.
gives money.
Let's see here.
Thank you.
Haha. Okay.
Nice fake laugh.
Hyper Bunny Lover Cheer. There's a question for you. It says, Kat, what are some of your favorite exercises to do at the gym?
Get ready to
What
lean
tips do you
in,
have for
Kat.
Phil to work out during free time.
He doesn't have any free time.
What?
Exactly. People really they think I lie.
She
They don't
actually
really
gonna
think-
go along with this fucking goofy ass gimmick? He don't have free time. I do like that he mocks working out.
What are your favorite exercises to do at the gym? What tips do you have for Phil to work out during free time?
He doesn't have any free time.
Exactly.
doesn't-
People really they think I lie. They don't because I'm not here like you, so they don't see
No free time.
how busy I freaking am all day. They think, oh, he has all the time in the world. They don't understand. I get up. Immediately after I get up, I'm use the bathroom, maybe grab a snack, right to stream.
That's not true.
Streaming, take a quick break on stream. Then we got dinner. We make dinner together.
We
eat. We maybe
No,
spend an
I mean,
hour or so
We have
together.
like 2 hours a day or something.
Is she gonna change the story here? Is she gonna insert something he didn't expect?
Kid, we have a bunny outside. Hashtag bunny lives matter. Hashtag take an Aquafina sip, my brothers.
Goddamn. Now the real DSP day. You could just fucking check his Twitter. He usually posts to Twitter pretty much as soon as you wake up. He hype up his stream. He do the stream. He finish the stream. He apparently take 2 hours to make dinner, even though she make it sometimes. And when he make it, he legit boils hot dogs or makes chicken burgers. That lasts 2 hours apparently. He stream again until 9 p.m. his time. And then he up sometimes until 2 a.m. his time watching movies and shit posted on Twitter. How does that not free time? That's a weird number. It's a very weird number. Well, we got some hot shout-outs to do. I know how much people like shout-outs. Let's see here.
No, you
Oh,
dumb
yeah, that-
bitch, it wasn't
God
fraudulent.
Why?
SP is literally 12 thinking
Why
a
does the
fucking
robot
pet or
say that?
something is a big responsibility.
SP. Thank you for the 25 bits, that douche kid. Her body language during fucking Christ. Her body language during the kids thing was pretty good too. Yeah. I wish we never gonna get that though. The same thing happened with Panda Lee. Like, oh, I wish we knew how she actually felt about the stuff. We never gonna get that. My law for Panda, like 20 years from now, she's gonna write a tell-all book and nobody gonna buy it. But I'm gonna do a video while reading the whole thing. It's gonna be a 12-hour stream. It's not gonna happen. God damn it.
Busy morning equals using the toilet and eating breakfast.
You know what? That is true.
Obviously.
That is true. Thank you for the $5, Lance Johnson. Thank you for the 5 earlier Gamer Capsule. Kids, we have a bunny outside. Hashtag bunny lives matter. We never heard about the bunny again. I don't know what happened to it. The bunny went away. As soon as he talked about taking pictures of it too, the bunny just never came back. And 1D for 1485. Very specific number, but thank you for that. And Alexander for $1. And yeah, cats, real cats are too much of a responsibility. But you can get a fake cat. I still don't understand how she can move, how he can move a grown woman across the country to live with him. But if you ask him about getting an actual pet, he say he don't have money. And if you ask him about kids, he don't have any money. It ain't tricking if you got it.
Subscribe. Get those custom emotes and shit. Subscribe.
Cat
ain't
book
tricking if you
name,
got it.
My Life with Pig.
And what else we got here? Oh, MTC for 5 bits. God damn it, the ad lord, leave me alone. And Nexu resubscribed for 3 months on twitch.tv.
Tell your
That's
mom,
a notification.
tell your brother, tell your uncle, tell your sister, tell your cousins, tell your cousin's sons, tell your cousin's daughter, tell anyone about this.
Wheelchair
Is
symbol.
she gonna say that?
Wheelchair symbol. Wheelchair symbol.
You bitch.
Wheelchair symbol. Wheelchair symbol. Wheelchair
This is
symbol.
flowing off the
Wheelchair
fucking rails.
symbol. Wheelchair symbol. Wheelchair symbol. Wheelchair symbol. Wheelchair symbol. Wheelchair symbol. Wheelchair
Might be
symbol.
over with.
Wheelchair symbol. Wheelchair symbol. Wheelchair symbol. Wheelchair symbol. Wheelchair symbol. Wheelchair symbol. Wheelchair
Eventually.
symbol. Wheelchair symbol.
There we go. Thank you for the $5.02, third out of third.
Grab a snack right to stream. Streaming, you'll take a quick break on stream. Then we got dinner.
Wake up, use the bathroom, grab a snack, right to stream. All
Dinner
right.
together. We eat. We maybe spend
Stream
an
a
hour
life.
or so
We
together.
have like 2 hours a day or something.
Right.
Like to spend together. And Saturday is like our one day. So
But don't you have 3 days off a week, Kat?
Each other, so it's like,
Based on the
and that's
law?
just because he's working.
Working.
So it's not like, I mean, it sucks, but that's just how it is, you know.
All right. So, but getting off
Whatever.
of that.
Getting off of
real
that.
quick,
Listen,
there was-
immediately
you have
hop
any,
off of
like,
that. We
exercises
don't want
or
people to
things
think
that you
about
like
it too
do
much.
this weekend?
He only showers
No,
once
you
a week.
dumb bitch. It wasn't fraudulent.
When you go to a gym that has a lot of machines in
Colon
it,
cat,
right? So you have
cat,
the ability
cat,
to do a wide
cat,
variety of
cat,
You bastard.
cat, 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 cat.
Oh my God. Thank you for the 100 bits,
every
MTC.
time you go.
Yeah.
You don't have like one set thing that you like doing every time. It's
No.
more like just variety.
Well, at least I know where my phone at now.
Get him out of here.
Fair enough. All right. Shout out
Been
to
looking for that.
coming up for Blair, who just subscribed to the channel for the 10th month.
Whoa,
in a row. Thank
10
you very
months
much for
up.
coming
Thank you.
For Blair, for the 10 months of support. Appreciate that very, very much.
Did they say something?
You know what I should do
No.
is just check quickly, and let's see if the sub count has gone up or down. Because
We're checking sub count during cat video.
All right, we're at 416. Let's update that sub count quickly, and then we'll continue on here with everyone's questions.
Jesus, at least get the sub count automated. Come on, man.
416. Here we go. Oh, by the way, I should do this.
Can't just say thank you for
That
stuff,
is the
too.
The new sub goal for the month is 450.
It could be like
subs,
an Angry
so,
Joe stream.
You know, we might make some headway tonight. We'll see. All right, Coral Guy.
I do
Cheers
like
and-
that he point out he might get closer to the sub goal because it's a stream with cat. Nice.
I just want to say, I hope you and Kat stay happy and healthy. Remember,
Fucking
teamwork makes
nice.
the dream work, and good luck at the next Midwestern Hoppy Championships. All right, have a good night, Coral Guy. Thanks for stopping by.
Thumbs
Thanks for
up.
supporting the positive messages. Oh my goodness. P. Lemke or Plemke, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name, 95, cheered and said, Phil, have you thought about playing Gmod at some point? I believe that's short for Gary's Mod. There's a lot of fun, sometimes random stuff.
Why
do in
would
the
you-
game.
he could
I think
ask
you'd have a
him
lot of
this
fun.
any
No,
other
you
day.
dumb
First of all,
bitch. It wasn't
I'll
fraudulent.
be the first to admit that I don't know that much about it. I know Gary's Mod is a mod of like, isn't a PC game that Valve made.
For
I don't
old
even know what
browse.
it is. Albeit, I don't even know how to play. I know it's not on consoles. I don't know. Would it be something entertaining and fun, you know, that you guys would like to maybe see on a stream? Gary's Mod. I'm actually opening up the stream chat now to see if anyone has anything to say.
It's greed. It's greed. Greed is massively strong.
I'm actually opening up the stream chat to see. I do like that he, well, accidentally pointing out, stream chat literally closed. Only looking at the bits and shit. Literally closed. I hope people wasn't actually trying to get a message across without attaching money to it. That's a fucking
about
whoops.
Gary's mod. I know that it's delayed by about 30 seconds.
Let me
It's
open up
fan-made.
stream
Yeah,
chat.
Fattest Soup said it's fan-made. Flattest Soup, excuse me, said it's fan-made.
Yeah, this
But what
uploading
is
to
it?
YouTube.
Is it a mod of what
I
game
think I might
is it
have
a mod
enough
of?
subs on YouTube now for streams to go live faster. Some of them seem to process
I hate that it's
faster.
delayed.
So I'm gonna see if
Every
that work
30
out.
seconds. But anyway, if there was a reason for you to play it, like no one's actually ever suggested until tonight that I play it. So,
He didn't suggest it. He asked if you would do it.
It's a Half-Life 2 mod, really. Peckin says it's a Half-Life 2 mod. I didn't even know that. Okay. Derek says there's one that plays like Prop Hunt in Call of Duty.
When he
Bubbly
played
Black Man
Prop
says
Hunt,
there's
he
Prop
said
Hunt,
it
there's
was like
Death
Gary's
Run.
mod, but now he don't know what Gary's mod is.
Huh.
This shocks
Okay.
me.
Interesting.
Kat, have you played Gary's
But
mod?
not anything that I would, be too interested in, only because, like you guys know, I don't typically play anything on PC because of my limitations of being able to capture and stream from PC. But hey,
Yes,
if anyone
Gary's mod is gonna
suggests,
break his computer.
I will only do these.
You need a 1080 and a
suggested
9.7 to play
playthroughs a
that.
million times a year, Patriots Choice and all that. Get it in there, All right, shout out to DJ Runo who said Steve Harvey hype. So it was Steve Harvey is the current host of Family Feud. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Thank you, DJ Runo.
Steve Harvey.
Big Bumbling Black Man. Cheered. He says, I remember you saying that Kat likes drinking V8. Can we get her thoughts on the V8 energy drinks?
told us
What do you
that.
think about V8 energy drinks?
Well, they're a lot like I used to drink Monster all the time, and then
Why?
it would always give me a giant crash.
Yep.
So
Whoops.
and plus it's just not good for you anyway.
Yeah.
Like I would drink one I used to drink one every day. I don't anymore, obviously it was a long time ago.
Should tell him about drinking energy
Then-
drinks every day.
When I moved here, you were drinking them,
Mm-hmm. Right.
and so I tried them. I really liked them, and they're actually number one, they're way better for you. They have less sugar. They don't
Way
have all the
less
extra-
sugar, yeah.
None of that.
The head-
extra
the head nod,
crap
by the
in
way.
it.
Yeah, that disgusting taurine and shit that they put
Yeah.
into Monster is gross.
Bull's balls,
and
dude.
it's like,
Fucking
it-
gross.
It's good. Like it doesn't taste. Yeah, it doesn't have that weird taste
Yeah.
that Monster does or Red Bull. It just tastes natural, like sparkling juice.
Because that's what it is. It's fruit and
Yeah.
vegetables.
It's healthy for
mixed
you.
with
Yeah.
water and,
Yeah.
natural ingredients. It's not like they're putting in a bunch
Right.
of weird chemicals and shit.
And on top of that, like at least for me, it
It's
gives
a
me
healthy
good
energy drink.
throughout the day. Like I don't get tired till like way later, so I can drink one and I feel fine. So
Right.
honestly,
I thought
it's,
you'd
like,
go
my
to sleep
favorite
at like
drink.
9
It tastes
p.m.
good and it gives
Kat,
me
that's what they've been
energy.
telling us pretty much.
Like I don't have to drink like 3 of them or whatever and feel
Whoops.
halfway awake. I can just drink one and I can feel fine for like most of the day. So
Right.
All right, working hard.
There you go. Spawn Killer tipped $1.
Oh,
Now his question isn't
squint.
worded correctly, so it's very confusing. He says, the question for both of you, did you like The Thing movie in video game?
what is that? What?
Well, there's a movie called The Thing. It came out in the 1980s
I was
horror.
fucking 80s
They
again.
remade it later
I was thinking
on.
about The Blob earlier. I still don't even know if that's a real movie. I think it is. And I thought about The Thing, but I didn't say it. So it's good. We get to know if Kat watched The Thing, a movie that came out at least before I was born, I believe.
In fact, I would think it was in the last 5 or 6 years.
Unless they
And
brought
I
it
think
back.
at one point there was a game of it, but I can tell you I've never played the game, and I saw both movies. I think the newer movie was supposed to be a prequel to the one from the 1980s.
For old brows.
Something
Yo,
like that.
$30.
I definitely liked the
What?
movie. The reason I like the movie
Okay.
is because the movie of The Thing,
We'll see how-
unlike
what
all
answer
modern
we
movies
get for
where they're
that.
fucking CGI, right? It was like really crazy animatronic work, like really intricate, weird animatronic work. It was very interesting, movie monster kind of stuff from the 80s. But I've never played the game. Have you either seen the movie or played the game? The Thing?
No.
So we can't really comment.
She
too
not
much
1,000
on the
like
game.
you.
I've never
I
played it
apologize.
myself, so. That Nana Bunny cheers to get a raccoon for a pet and raise it like a baby. Yes. Put a raccoon in a stroller and push it
Well,
down
we
the
already got
street.
Kat.
Yes.
We don't need a raccoon.
My uncle Crack Pack.
Crack Pack.
Tipped
He
a
back.
$1 and said hello.
He the same dude from the last time.
The randomness begins. Here we go. Just like last time. Remember how it broke down last time with the weird shit? Chad
So let's-
Patro.
Let's try to understand how silly this is. A dude gives you bits named that Anana Bunny, and that's perfectly normal. A dude sends $1 named that Uncle Crack Pack, and you're like, whoa, what's this name? Ugh, it's fucking silly. Randomness. Obviously.
Here it says, can we have a redemption run of Lego Star Wars with Kat?
No,
I would never play
boy.
Lego Star Wars again. That game
Whoops.
had so many fucking bugs. I was so fucking
Do a
frustrated.
redemption run of the game you play with Panda Lee and Rage Quit. That question though.
Trying to play that game, I would never go back and play that game again. So the answer there is fucking no.
He ducked
Han
talking about that
Celebratory
game
Cheers
so
says,
much.
Bill, did you ever wear Jinko jeans in the 90s? No, but I remember them. I actually remember because it was supposed to be Jean Company, JNCO.
What year is this
no,
from?
I never wore Jinko jeans. I don't even think they exist anymore, right? I don't.
Ask
think
him
so.
if he
They're
wore
out of
Fubu or
business.
Dada.
Okay, shout out to
Oh, Yellow
Ben
Dapper with
Boxer.
this bait. I don't know if you're gonna read this whole thing, so I'm gonna pause this for now. Did I say this earlier? Yeah, thank you for the 100 bits, MTC, and $1 from Alexander. That douche kid for 25 bits. Limitations of streaming and capturing from PC, like what? Well, it depends. It depends on what you play, and it depends on how you want to play it. DSP, the type of dude, he'll install a game and start it up with default settings and not have OBS running, and then try to play the game again with OBS running, and then the shit'll freeze up and be all choppy and shit, and he'll say, I can't fucking play games on PC. And he won't mess with settings unless the stream chat tell him what settings to use. You could just look up his DSP tries it being a PC game or video or whatever the hell it was called. He don't get along with PCs. Even if he could have 3 PCs to stream. I don't even know if that's possible. He still will fuck it up and complain every time a game crash and say, this is why people don't play stuff on PC. I just like to fuck. I'm a fucking gamer. I'm not a fucking techie. I don't want to mess around with stuff. I just want to play a fucking game. I don't want to do all this stupid shit to play a fucking game. That would pretty much be the end of the stream. MTC for 5 bits. Her hair look really nice in the Christmas Instagram teasers. Why does she keep it like a poor person now? That's a good point. Because in that Instagram picture, her hair was super red, like dumped paint on it red. And it was all hanging down and fancy looking. And now she got these weird, like, librarian buns or some shit going on. Like, what the hell is that? It's disgusting. It's immoral. And Yellow Dapper for 200 bits. I'm going to read this shout out because Dave might not read it. Question to you both. People say fully accepting your partner is a sign of true love, especially gross things about them according to my newly married friends. For instance, are you two able to tolerate each other's faults in the same room without leaving? Yeah, I don't think he's going to read that.
Says, why bring back the Star Wars characters if you're just going to
You know
kill
how
them
much
off?
you like
Why
Yellow
Disney?
Dapper.
Why? I guess
Star Wars spoilers, by the way.
That is one of the legit criticisms of that Last Jedi. That was a previous
Star Wars
question
characters
tonight.
should never die,
You know,
obviously.
people were mad because
That's a
you
legit
finally bring
criticism.
Back Luke after so many years, and then he ends up fucking dying, right? I get it, but again, if you're enjoying it for the movie level, it's a movie. You like it. If you're a hardcore fan of Star Wars, you micro analyze the fucking.
I didn't say this before. What's the point of watching the newest Star Wars movie if you don't even care about the lore of Star Wars? You're watching it for no reason. There's no reason for it to even exist if they expect people to watch it for that reason. Well, we could make the movie kind of average and shitty because people should watch it and take it at face value. They shouldn't care about the other movies they've been watching for the last 30 years. Just make another fucking movie then. I don't know. Just make a new series.
Luke's dead. You go nuts.
Autism.
I'm not like that, so.
That's not
All right,
true, by the
Good
way,
Vibes
Dave,
City.
but whatever.
Cheery says, hey guys, looking great. Do you ever play co-op games together? If so, any in particular?
A
No.
vacation.
I love
Yellow
that. Did
is
he
one of
flat
us.
out say no? Let me hear this. Thank you for the 420 take a sip. Did
All
he
right,
flat
Good
out
Vibes
say
City.
no?
Cheery says, hey guys, looking great. Do you ever play co-op games together? If so, any in particular? No.
Oh.
We have not done any.
Do they ever play co-op games? Answer is no. So we have full-time gamer girl. Well, she got an office. So we have gamer girl. She moved across the country. She didn't even bring anything. She only brought gaming shit. Jesus Christ. This is show.
Praise the Almighty.
Thank you for the $10, honey hall. So she moved across the country, brought a table, a computer, a PS4, and a monitor. She legit only brought gamer stuff with her. DSP been a full-time gamer for the last 10 years. He loves gaming. That's his passion. That's what he tell us. You guys ever play games together? Nope.
Co-op yet.
This thing we both love, can't do it together.
Right?
Like maybe.
She can only cook.
Right, what you talked about
We
on the
cook
last
together.
IRL stream, that was something someone brought
Can't
up.
play
They said
games
when the
together.
Wolfenstein comes out, that's a co-op game. Would you play it? Maybe. That's actually, I
That's
think,
a
would be
fucking
up our
rip. I
alley.
only play
That's the
games
kind
for
of game that we
business.
both
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
right?
That's the thing.
It would be fun to do, rather than just saying, oh, let's just do a co-op game for the sake of doing a co-op game,
No,
and it's not something that's our forte.
And this isn't the question fully, by the way. The dude asked them if they ever play games co-op in general. Not if they're gonna play co-op, let's play YouTube video bullshit. They could just play games with each other for fun. But Well, fuck fun, I guess.
Yeah.
Instead, actually doing something that we would enjoy, and I think that
Fun
would be
is
good.
dead.
Of course, we have no idea when that's coming out.
No
But.
fun
Okay,
allowed.
Super Meat Boy.
Oh, Super Meat Boy.
Just cheered again. He says, I have lots of trouble with dealing with depression. Kat's answer makes me feel better. One time I was yelled at for being depressed.
Oh.
Wow. So you helped
Yeah.
out someone.
That's
System
good.
sound.
That's good.
Awesome.
Can you even hear these?
That
I
Anana
think you
Bunny
can. I
just
forgot to
cheered. He
turn
says,
them off
according to
again.
your shirt, Mario is like the John Lennon of the Mario series. Does that mean Princess Peach gets the occasional blood? Oh, come
Butt
on.
plug?
That, you're not oh, no. How dare you say that? That's not right.
You talk
Don't
about
say
butt
that kind of
stuff all the time, DSP.
The game lover just cheered $1. Cheered $1. Excuse me. Let's try this again.
That was my
The
depression.
Game lover just tipped $1 and says, "Did you watch Resident Evil: The Final Chapter? What did you
Yeah.
think of it?" In my opinion, I thought it was cool because I didn't expect the plot. We actually did watch that movie.
I saw it a while ago, but then I wanted Phil to watch it.
Right.
And then, what did you think of it? I guess.
Well, first of all, I've seen every movie in the series. I actually have, at least once. I actually
Oh,
think
boy,
the
more
original
movie
Resident
talk.
Evil movie
God
is
damn
really
it.
good.
Yeah.
Even though there's a lot of things that aren't like the original Resident Evil plot of the games, I actually think the first movie is good. I think the other movies have times that are good and times that are just, oh my god, could be a break, right? Over the top kind of stuff. The last chapter, or the final chapter, has a lot of that kind of wow, oh my god, over the top stuff. But it's cool because they do wrap up a lot of the plot lines. What I felt,
Are we
I felt
talking about straight to
something
DVD
disappointing,
movies
for
right now?
example, Wesker,
Yeah.
how he just, at the end of the movie, he just dies out of nowhere with no fight, nothing.
Yeah,
And
that's
it's like,
that was dumb.
for 2 or 3 movies, he was like the big badass, right? And now all of a sudden he just dies out of no. Okay, wow. We build
Spoilers.
him up to do nothing, especially because he is the big baddie of the Resident Evil franchise. They just like, whatever.
Yeah.
Right? In general, I thought it was alright. I like how they did have a lot of references to the original movie. The Red Queen returns and all of that. It was kind of neat. At the same time, I think the whole plot premise is ridiculous. There's a timer, a universal timer that will time when every human will die. How did you figure that shit out? You have how do you even know?
It's almost
when
like
every
it's a
remaining human
movie.
settlement will die. It doesn't even make sense at its premise. But again, if you're thinking big crazy action movie, that's the silly logic those kind of movies go with all the time. So it was all right. I didn't hate it.
Well, we
I didn't
really
love
sitting
it.
on this one,
It was
didn't we?
okay. It was an action movie for me, a typical
Jesus.
action movie. And I'll be honest, I'm glad they're fucking over with because those movies have dragged on way too long.
Yeah, yeah.
How many were they gonna make? I think that was the 6th one. It's like Jesus, do something different.
Yeah, there were a lot of them. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so Albus
Oh boy, here we
Albus
go.
Dumbledore, not Dumbledore, but Dumbledore,
That's a
tipped $30.
reference. $30?
And wants to know how many people at the gym do curls in the squat rack. Well, they're not very smart if they're doing curls.
That
off the
fucking
squat rack.
nasty ass
I wonder if
laugh.
that's a meme or something.
How is that a
That,
meme?
people go to the gym, they don't even know what the rack is, and they're doing the wrong.
You're not gonna answer the
exercise
question,
on it. They
Kat?
don't know. Maybe it is.
Fuck it, $30. Don't even answer a dumb question. Sounds good to me.
Did you ever notice that? You ever go to the gym and you notice someone doing the completely wrong exercise on a machine?
Is he about to type depressed by
I'm
accident?
sure I don't really pay attention to other people. I just
Yeah.
kind of go and do my own thing. But I'm sure that happens.
Oh yeah, Cat don't look at anybody in
Okay.
the gym, huh?
Wow, our
Uh-huh.
freaking leaderboard here
Very
is huge
believable.
tonight. Holy shit, these long names. All right, Third Eye the Third.
And
Just
thank you
cheap-
for the 5 bits. That is a good point. He actually said earlier too that he felt a burp coming. He never burped. We got one like silent kind of stealth snort in this. Now you listen to this has been 36 minutes. You listen to 36 minutes of a DSP pre-stream. He has 70 snorts, 4,000 smacks, and 17 burps. Burp! And this dude,
You
he
should check
empty
out
in this
this
video.
part in Dave's Silent Hill 2 HD playthrough. In part 26, around
Oh,
the
two happened at the same
3:35
time.
mark, he mentions his fans as his friends, but then quickly corrects himself to just calling them his fans. Lol.
Wow, really?
The almighty _lives. Fuck you for the 24
about that.
hours of DSP mouth noises. But thank you for making it
Wow.
up with this golden content.
What the hell? But thank you for the 444 Young Silk. And for the $20, LA Quan. Wow. That's the tip leader. So apparently in Silent Hill 2, he called his fans his friends and then changed it back to fans. And now his fans is friends because they give him money, I guess. Which is weird because technically wouldn't everybody boss at that job be their friend? Thinking emoji. Wait, with that Elijah, shouldn't he be friends with the people that work at YouTube? I don't know. I don't know. Thank you for the 5 bits too. Age 1337. He stealth burps once.
And said, "Cat, what's the wildest thing?"
Another
you've done
good
at a-"
point too is when he hung out with Panda Lee. People saw this during the DSP Trizit marathon I had running here yesterday. He was snorting up a storm in those videos with Panda Lee. Massive fucking snorts, like bigger ones than you get in his pre-stream videos. Ridiculous, like earth-shattering, room-shaking snorts. He does not do it around Cat at all. God damn. He's still kind of treated like it's a chick he just met. And or a chick he don't really know. Feels bad, man. That's a soulmate,
Party
though.
or that nature, you sound like a rowdy girl who isn't afraid of dares.
What?
Here's getting huge tonight. Holy shit, these long names. All right, Third Eye the Third just cheered and said, "Cat, what's the wildest thing you've done at a party or that nature? You sound like a rowdy girl who isn't afraid of dares."
Yeah.
Yeah, let me count all the
Cat
things,
gets
all the
fucking
crazy
lit, dude.
Fuck yeah!
drugs and no, I've never even been into parties. Quite honestly.
Oh, come on.
I never really.
Yeah, it wasn't like you had crazy party days where
No.
you're getting wasted all the time.
No.
And, yeah.
Aw.
Okay.
Feels
Cat
bad,
was
man.
learning to walk.
I'm
David was
actually
playing
horny
his
as
tea
hell.
till 1 a.m. in the
You
ghetto
got a random
arcade.
message on Facebook from Rambo saying, "Hey man, what would you do?"
What?
That would be quite
Okay,
incredible.
I got to rewind for this one. But thank you for the 10-bit super joint and $1.14 from Serious Mr. Black. Yeah, she was. Oh. Well, she is older than Panda Lee, so maybe 5 years from now, when he done with this girl, he'll get an even older one, but she's still gonna be younger than him. His next girlfriend gonna be 30,
Okay, so there you go.
so he gonna be like what,
I'm at
41,
Fusion
42.
Cheers. My question is for Phil. If you got a random message on Facebook,
Facebook,
from Rambo
you don't
saying,
use
"Hey
Facebook."
man, what would you do?" That would be quite impressive because I don't have Facebook. So if I actually got a Facebook message from Rambo saying, "Hey man," that would be an accomplishment. That would mean that someone actually not only created a Facebook, but then somehow got into my connect.
I like he gonna go out of his way to point out how dumb this sound because he don't have Facebook. But what if you got any other kind of message from Rambo? Does he have to send another donation and ask if you got a tweet from Rambo? Maybe a cheer from Rambo. Maybe what? A forum post from Rambo. Maybe a phone call from Rambo. Maybe he'll text Panda and she'll relay it to Cat and Cat will relay it to you. You gotta ask him every version of every question to not get sarcasm.
And sent me the message. If Rambo ever just reached out and said, "Hey man," I'd probably say, "What's going on? How are you?"
Oh yeah. Hey Rambo, you want to do a video?
Last answer. Eternal Napalm Cheer. He says, "Why? Oh, would you rather skydive or shark dive in a cage?"
Go shark
What do
diving.
you think? Would you rather jump out of a plane in the sky to the ground?
Do sharks have
Or
eyebrows?
would you rather go under the water
No,
in a
they
cage
don't.
surrounded
They
by
might be able
sharks?
to teach how to
Would
do
you
makeup
rather?
better
If
though.
I had to pick, I mean, I don't want to do either, but I guess I would skydive.
You would skydive.
Yeah.
A vape nation.
I see she
See, it's a
penciled
tough
in the
question
brows. Fun. Gotta get pretty for the special streams.
The bot says Elfao instead of LMFAO. I guess so. Thank you for the 420, LA Quan. Yeah, those eyebrows are phenomenal. Let's get a good zoom in of that. She needs to do makeup videos. Look at that. That is delicious.
I want to fly away.
Delicious.
I want to fly away.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing job, Cat.
One pull got me singing, man.
Wait,
How old
What?
is Cat?
that notification was wrong. Fucking Sauce Walker with Gucci Mane rapping or singing. Thank you for the 1017, honey hall. I think the law is that she's supposed to be 27. I don't know if it's even possible to confirm that. It probably is by now. You know what? We don't even know when Cat birthday is. We know when Panda Lee birthday is. Whoops. Somebody should have cheered and asked
The
that.
reason it's tough is because I'm
Her
actually
birthday
afraid
might have
of
fucking
heights.
passed by now.
Which is funny because, like, the thing is, if I go on a plane,
I will hope not,
Like, I'm actually
'cause it
okay on
should
planes.
be a
It's
deal
for
if the
some reason,
person you live with
sometimes
birthday
I'll
happened.
randomly be like afraid of heights out of
Oh,
nowhere.
speaking of
And
birthdays,
I
my
don't know
birthday
why,
is in
it's
2 days.
irrational fear. Most of the places I've been,
And
I'm
only
safe,
one person
you
has
know?
reminded
But
me.
sometimes I just get it. I look down at a height.
I'm
I'm like, oh
depressed
god,
now.
and I get, your body, you start to get that feeling in your heart, your panic attack or whatever.
Panic attack.
So
Panic
I
attack?
don't know. I mean, skydiving, I might crap myself, Being in a shark cage, I've also never dove underwater like that before. I've never been like scuba diving or anything. I don't know. Like, either one could be a pretty scary experience. honestly, I don't know if I would skydive.
You know what scares me more than skydiving? Checking my view count.
Like I said, because I don't know how I would
That was
react.
my
What if I
depression
have a panic
talking.
attack in the air?
That
You know,
wouldn't be very good.
that would not be very good.
No.
So I guess my answer would be dive in a shark cage because hopefully I wouldn't have an attack down there just because of my fear of heights.
Nigga,
okay,
you in the
Yolo Dobber
water.
did a
Having a
200
panic
bit
attack down there would be way worse
All
than
right.
falling from the
First of
sky.
all, so he's the top cheerer for
You'll have a dude with
I
you
wanna
and
see what his
everything.
message is though. Let's see here.
Like, you know, a skydive dude.
Oh, here we go. This is a great question.
Here we go.
I like how you're laughing too.
Well, it's funny.
All right. So Yolo Dobber did a 200-bit cheer.
He gonna read it?
It's funny.
And let's get on the leaderboard. Then we're gonna read this question. You guys are gonna
Wow,
like
the
this.
cheers was really low for this stream. People finally remember that if they donate to him, you get it immediately.
Okay. So,
You don't even need to beg for it anymore. Twitch
Yolo
paid him
Dobber
now.
asked the following. Get ready for this one, guys. Okay. He
Jesus.
says, question to you both.
Both.
People say that fully accepting your partner is a sign of true love, especially gross things about them. According to my newly married friends, so for instance, are you two able to tolerate each other's farts in the same room without leaving? So,
Is she gonna just
are you
not
able to
answer this?
tolerate my farts without leaving the room? Can you answer this question?
To an extent.
Oh. Sounds
Well,
good.
Wow.
let's see. Last night, if I remember correctly, I did fart and you pulled out perfume and started
Are
spraying
we
it
actually
all
gonna
around the
get a
room
story
like
about this?
She's like, I gotta negate the scent, right? I don't know what she's talking about. I don't fart. What happens is these frogs keep sleeping into the house
Frags?
and doing these really low-pitched croaks.
Frags.
And she doesn't believe me that I have to chase the frogs out of the house during the day when she's at work. That, you know, there's just an infestation of frogs out
Frags.
in Washington State that I don't actually fart. I'm telling you, that's what it is. But, you know, for
No.
some reason she doesn't believe me. No, you know.
I'm horny
In
as
general, I
hell.
don't think we have
I've
any
already
kind of
tried to
quirks,
talk
any
to
kind
him
of
like
things that
millions of
freak us out or
times.
whatever about
Come
each
on,
other.
let's go have sex now. It's
She's
been
very
too
good
long.
about my
Obviously.
general bodily
Every
behaviors
time
and
Phil gets money,
functions.
Are we still
Cat's
talking about
eyebrows
the
grow
farts?
stronger. Her eyebrows are his donation bar.
That way.
Yeah.
So there you go. DJ
There you
Bruno
go.
Charity says, I'm really happy for you two. Also, because your fan base has accepted Cat much more than some other
Frags.
people. Well,
Oh,
here's
wait, what?
the truth of it.
Well, here's the truth. We get the truth coming. God damn. Thank you for the 420, Pickle. And the 5 bitch from Sucky Snake. Not a children's entertainer. Yeah, he make videos for adults.
So there you go.
And before this, MTC with Law. She 28. Her birthday was January 1st, 1990. So DSP hasn't taken an RK for her birthday yet. Is she really born on January 1st? It's pretty fucking sweet.
DJ Bruno
I hope
Charity
you
says,
don't
I'm
take
really
it that
happy for you
fucking
two.
arcade.
Also, because your fan base has
Taking a
accepted Cat
grown
much
one to
more
an
than
arcade.
some other people. Well,
Panda Lee barely
here's the
even
truth.
play games.
Is that,
Here's the truth.
as you know, we really made an effort
Eyes
to
bug the
make it
fuck
that,
out.
you know, I have a work.
I'm balling so hard like the man. I'm balling so hard like the man. I'm balling so hard like the man.
You gotta go back because I missed all of this.
Happy birthday, Tevin. Phil and Kurt are better than Ethan and Tyler, Vapor Nation.
Thank you for the 1488.
Bodily
Time.
behaviors and functions. Let's put it that way.
Oh god, no, no,
Accepted
please
Cat
no more of
is
that.
as you know, we
Yeah, they should
really
do a channel
made
like
an effort
Vape Nation dude.
to make it that, you know, I have a work thing, right? And my work is my work. Made an effort.
It take them so long to like
DJ Bruno
transition
Charity
from the
says, I'm really
question.
happy for you too. Also, because your fan base has accepted Cat much more than some other people. Well, it's here's the truth of the matter.
What is this?
Accepted
What?
Cat much more. There you go. DJ Bruno Charity says, I'm really happy for you too. Also, because your fan base has accepted Cat much more than some other people. Well,
I don't even know what he said. Could your fan bases is more acceptable? Cause your fan bases is more acceptable? His fan base is pretty small. The viewer base is bigger, obviously. But if he would have got with Cat the same time he got with Panda Lee, or if he had the same amount of viewers and shit, people would have been hating on her too. People don't like when random girls show up and be a part of videos and stuff. That's just the way it works.
it's here's the truth of the matter. Is that, as you know, we really made an effort to make it that, you know, I have a work thing, right? And my work is my work. And every once in a while, if Kat wants to come in and do a nice fun stream, or like we said, if we want to do a fun co-op of a game we're actually interested in doing together because we really like the genre or the game, right? That's when we're gonna do it. And because of that, I really feel that people are being a hell of a lot more respectful. You know, there was a time in my life
Here we
when I
go.
constantly vlogged and covered everything and shared every facet. And I think that was a big mistake. Now, back then, I didn't know that. But what you get is these weird people, right?
Yeah.
who
When
wanna
you was
be
with your ex?
up in your shit. They want to know every possible fucking thing about everything. And sadly, they would take all the stuff that I would share about my personal life and turn it into negative shit.
Yeah, but they already
You
do
know.
that.
Uh-oh.
The thing is like, I wouldn't want to be in your streams or whatever all the time because it's like, there's already trolls in today's stream.
Right.
You know what I mean? They're already saying that I'm ugly.
Ugly. Poor cat. So she don't want to go to his streams because he's gonna get more trolls if she go to his streams. Okay, I guess. Ugly.
Of
You know,
course.
as soon as the stream started, all people want to do is be negative. You know,
Right.
oh, let's just insult somebody. You know what I mean? Like, why would I want to deal with that? You
Right.
know what I mean?
It's almost like this is a girl on the internet.
Obviously.
I
It's
don't.
true. And I agree that you shouldn't have to be bombarded.
No.
It's unfair to Kat.
She's
that just
ugly.
because we're together, that she's going to be bombarded with negative shit constantly, right?
So
What
let's
does she
bring
do
her
to
on
deserve
stream.
That? Nothing. She hasn't said a negative thing to anyone on the internet.
She didn't have a
since,
chance
we
to.
started dating or anything. So,
You
I
know?
think the way that we've handled it has worked. And now, as you guys have seen, 3 weeks ago we did our first IRL stream. It was a really positive experience.
was.
Tonight we're having.
You know what? Dave actually telling the truth here. The way he handled this did work. He went out of his way to beg for money for months and months and months and months to save his house. After he had then already paid for this girl to come visit him, 3 times, 4 times that year? And he was telling his viewers that he was going to be doing personal stuff and he just needed time off to help his voice. But the whole time he was just flying out there to come see him for a week at a time, every few months. And he flew out there to live with him after saying he needed money to pay taxes. It did work out. I agree.
Been fun interacting with people.
Sounds
It's a
good to
fun
me.
Experience. This is cool to do every once in a while, as long as it doesn't become something that becomes so nasty or negative or anything.
Hint,
You know what I
hint.
mean? Like,
Save the
and it
house.
hasn't. Last time was good. Tonight so far, I think has been a pretty good experience.
Yeah, you just gotta ignore the trolls.
Yeah, and
There's-
just push through.
Just got to ignore the trolls, but she interrupted him to talk about the trolls. Sounds good to me.
Positively with the positive stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, cat. Feels bad, man.
David cheered and says, "I'm back, and I still want my third Fallout 3 playthrough. When are we getting the
I
naughty
gotta
night?"
move this over here. It's more empty space.
Well, yeah, you're right. I've now played Fallout 3 1, 2. I'm trying to think about this. 3 times? No.
Actually, I still don't know why the camera's shaking during this. Maybe they was stomping the floor or some shit. I have no idea what this girl know about Pandalee. I have no idea. And is we never gonna see Pandalee mentioned, probably. And if she is mentioned, that's gonna be a ban. I think for the last stream like this they did, somebody sent like 100 bits or 200 bits, and their name was Pandalee Gaining, but I think it was 2 N's, so it looked like gaming. And that got shut down immediately. And he kind of laughed at it. Oh, immediately, look, someone's trying to pretend to be my ex. I hope she watched the hospital video. That's a pretty good DSP video. Yeah, thank you for the 5 bits. Sucky Snake, cutest couple 2018, and 5 bits from MTC. I just noticed something. Has he done a single awkward shoulder? He didn't. No shoulder rubs. That's a good face. No shoulder rubs.
I played the original Fallout 3.
That's his stinking face, by the way.
About this. 3 times?
See, he thinking right now.
No. I played the original Fallout 3, then I did the expansions, then later on, years later, I played it a second time when I went direct capture.
Still thinking.
I don't actually now. I might not have even been direct capture. now
Still
that I'm
thinking.
about it.
Maybe he figured it out. He don't know. Fuck it.
I don't know.
Leg slap.
Anyway, I doubt I'm playing Fallout 3 again anytime soon. Some people have asked me about that. Like, would I play it again? Maybe if there were like another mainstream, like Fallout 5 was coming out, maybe I would replay Fallout 3. But I have no plans of playing Fallout 3 anytime soon. Okay. Plemke,
Well, I play games for fun, though.
Have you seen the show Gotham? Even though it's widely different from the Batman comics, it does really interesting twists with the characters, almost like an Elseworld. The next season will be its last. I only saw when Gotham first premiered
Oh my
years
God.
ago. I
What
saw
are we
like
on
5,
now?
6 episodes of
What-
it.
what year
I got
was
bored
this?
of it, honestly, I think it was too slow moving of a show for me.
Was this at least in the last
And
10 years?
Honestly, I mean, you guys know this about me. I don't really care too much about prequels. I just don't care. Like, for me, if you're going to make a series, I want to know about new development, the future of a character. I don't want to know about how this person's origin story and this other prequel bullshit, because I already know what's going to happen. You already know what's going to happen later on in the plot line. So I'd
Yeah, she
rather
looked
know
pretty
more
happy right
about
now.
the future than the past. So for me, I watched Gotham like 5, 6 episodes. I was like, I don't care about this. I got bored and I stopped watching it. Have you ever seen Gotham at all?
You guys living in the
So,
future. I'm
okay,
in the
so
past, baby.
There you go. That's my opinion from the little bit that I actually saw. A big
I like the
bubbly
head
black man
shape, too.
cheer. He says, Cat, what are your
She
thoughts
fell
on
out
Phil's
of it
epic
again.
Goatee. It looks like it's getting patchy.
It got patchy years ago.
With detractors. They say my goatee is patchy. You're right here staring at my goatee. Is my goatee patchy?
It's a running joke to think his goatee is patchy. Is that really where we're going here? It's a running joke. It's a running joke of a thing that actually exists. Oh yeah, that's delicious. That's not patchy at all. It's a hole in his goatee. His facial hair. I'm not scrolling down anymore after seeing that. It's a running joke, dude. It's a detractor meme.
Whatever. Just move on.
Just move on.
What it is what you guys don't know, because I'm using a
Wait, did she didn't even lie to him then, huh?
You're right.
Yeah, she didn't even want to lie to him.
Is my goatee patchy?
Whatever. Just move on.
Whoops.
It's because what it is what you guys don't know, because I'm using a low quality. Well, it's not really low quality. It's supposed to be 1080p. It really isn't crisp.
This
though.
camera like 4
I
years
have
old,
white
5 years
hairs in
old
my
using
beard,
this
like
fucking
a lot
data.
of them. I'm getting older.
And
I'm
his
getting
settings
white
are
hairs.
bad,
So
too.
like you see here and here. Oh, it's patchy. It's not. That's actually white hair.
What
But
about
the
your
camera
iPhone
makes it
pictures
look
on
like it's you
Instagram?
know what I mean? Like the beard is patchy,
Yeah,
I guess.
so.
But it's just white hair. So
Oh
it
my.
is, it's not that. It's
Apparently white shows up
Whatever,
his
doesn't
skin.
matter.
let's
same
see
color.
here. Eel Lotion God cheered. He says, cat.
Oh,
did
this
cat-
fucking dude.
Boy, I botched it. Let's try this again. Did cat have cats before, and what's your favorite animal overall of all animals?
She told us last time it's cats.
And
There you
yes,
go.
I've had cats before.
Many cats. And one
That was a
cat. How many
huge
cats have you
fucking
actually
smack.
had over time?
Goddamn.
Many cats over the years.
Yeah. Throughout my whole life.
Cool.
Yeah.
And that may be something we look to do someday, but not.
Can't get cats now. I don't have enough money.
Davey Patriots. So resubscribe to the channel for the 6th month in a row. Thank you very much, Davey Patriots, for the resub. We appreciate that. Okay. Let's see here. DJ Runo did a 50-bit cheer, and he says, one of my dumb idiot coworkers once said that people
Well,
with
that's some slander. You want to know why he has white hairs, dude? It's his depression. And he got to deal with trolls and negative idiots all day like me. Come on, man. He actually, way back in the day, he name-dropped Total Biscuit about this. Like, oh, Total Biscuit has to deal with trolls all the time. And he's talked about it. He's got gray hairs already. He's balding.
phobias just shouldn't be afraid, and people with
Rip
depression
Total
should simply
Biscuit.
surround themselves with happy feelings. She's one of the reasons I quit my job. Carmen, if you're reading this, go fuck yourself. Wow.
Yeah, Carmen watched
I mean,
your
that's
stream,
pretty silly
obviously.
because at least I could tell you as someone. Like I
Carmen
said,
watched
who
his
has-
stream, and he know who this
that
dude is
people
under
with
his fake username.
DJ Runo did a
Yeah, she know who
50-bit
DJ
cheer, and he says,
Runo
one of my
is.
dumb idiot coworkers once said
Shout
that
out to
people with
Carmen.
phobias just shouldn't be afraid, and people with depression should simply surround themselves with happy feelings. She's one of the reasons I quit my job. Carmen, if you're reading this, go fuck yourself. Wow.
Go fuck yourself, Carmen.
I mean, that's pretty silly because at least I could tell you as someone, like I said, who has a fear of heights, it's not a logical fear. It's not like, I look down and I'm like, oh no, I'm going to fall. Like, I remember sometimes, like, for example, I'll be up in one of those high towers, right? Like one of those tourism towers or whatever, a skyscraper. I've been to the Empire State Building a few times in my life when I was much younger with my parents, and I would be scared looking down. Be like, what are you afraid of?
What about when you went to
can't
that fancy
fall here.
Seattle
It's
building with
it's a
Panda Lee?
wall, there's glass. There's no possible way you could fall.
Well, I guess
And
that part didn't happen.
It's an irrational fear. It's not based on, oh no, I'm going to fall or anything. It just happens. And people have these different phobias that happen because it's your chemical balances in your head and things that have happened to you.
You fucked in the head.
Conditioning over life.
Mentally
It's not
ill.
that
Get the
you're
white coats for
actively
'em.
afraid of it because of something. It would be one thing if, like, you were a kid, you were bitten by a dog, so now you're afraid of dogs for the rest of your life. That's actually not the same thing. That's actually a cause and effect kind of deal versus having a phobia is actually just having that fear innately for some reason, and that's I've always had.
No,
I've
you
never in my
dumb
life
bitch,
fallen
it
a
wasn't
big
fraudulent.
distance or anything. Yeah, I am just afraid.
He
of
looks
it.
like a rotting
people
mummy.
who say that
Judas
shit,
36
number one,
going
they
on
don't- they've
55.
obviously
I
never
bet she
had
leaves in
any, like,
November, maybe
negative
February of
They've never
next year if
experienced
she
it
has
themselves.
sympathy
Right,
for
right.
the pig
and
roach.
and they're not even willing to understand.
Hey,
They're
I don't
not
know what you're
willing to,
talking about,
try and
Fred. That's his,
understand. They're just,
soulmate.
like, not,
Thank you for
they're,
the
they're
100 bits.
close-minded people, and they're always going to be that way. You know what I mean?
Wait,
So it's
what-
like
what
those,
are you
those are
on
the
now,
people
kid?
that are like, just ignore them.
What?
They don't know what they're talking about. Like, I've had people.
I lost the context to this because DSP went in a completely different thing.
Right.
And they're not even willing to understand. They're not willing to, like, try to understand. They're just like they're close-minded people, and they're always going to be that way.
So
you know what I
people
mean?
don't
So it's like,
understand
those are
phobias, I
people
guess?
that are like just ignore them because they don't know what they're talking about. Like, I've had people say that to me too, so I understand. Like, you just gotta like.
Just gotta pop a
they'll
Zan.
just never understand because they never experienced it. So.
Right.
I agree. You know, a lot of people are ignorant.
Got
I actually
cut
told
off
the
from
story,
talking.
a few months ago on stream. So last year,
Here we go.
there was some guy I don't even know how I saw it on social media. You know,
Furrowed
I follow various
brows.
people who watch my stuff, so I have like a variety of people on Twitter who I get to see their tweets. And one of them had retweeted. There was an MMA fighter last year.
Oh my God, we really still mad
literally
about
said
this?
on his Twitter? And he
That
has, like,
dude is a
hundreds of thousands of
meme.
followers. He's like, if you have depression,
Okay.
you're just not trying.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah.
It's a
you
no
should
from me,
work
dog.
harder to be a happy.
That's a no
I
from
think they
me.
really could do a lot of damage, honestly. Because here's someone with
That's
tons
a no
of
from
social
me.
media reach,
Right.
and he's telling hundreds of thousands of people who respect him, "Oh, it's just fake. Don't believe depression."
It's a
work."
disease.
Like,
Come on.
God, man, people are so ignorant sometimes.
It's just messed up.
Yeah. What it is a lack of responsibility. If the guy had a fucking actual, he's a guy's a meathead, right? He's a
Meathead,
fucking
because
gym
he in
rat.
UFC,
He's
a
an MMA
meathead.
fighter. You know, if he had a fucking piece of intelligence in his head, he would know not to do that because it's gonna.
That's like saying a gamer is dumb because they're a gamer, and isn't that what you're supposed to be?
Bing Bumbling Black Man, we already answered your question. His question was thoughts on owning a cat anytime soon. We already answered that. Now, eventually we may do it, but not now.
Well, fuck you.
Apparently, it's not YOLO Doppler, but YOLO Doppler, who has the
Oh.
top cheer. I screwed it up.
It's a
I spelled
fake.
it
It's a
wrong.
fake
Hold on.
one.
Let me see if I can spell it or misspell it right.
Took him a long time to realize that.
Okay, I added the extra L. There you go. All right. The next question is from Third Eye
Getting
Third.
no subs during
He
this.
says, I know Phil likes dancing to some degree. He used to stream himself dancing. Yes, that was really great dancing that I used to do in front of the Connect, right? He says, what about Kat? Does she enjoy dancing? I discovered my love for it after hearing Goodbye Horses song in a movie.
Goodbye
I don't think
horses.
this guy's serious at all. I really don't think he's serious. But do you
He doesn't think Third Out of Third is serious because he said a song that had horses in the name.
ever dance? Did you ever enjoy
Thinking
dancing in your
emoji.
life?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Just dancing for fun, or were you ever trained as a professional dancer?
No.
She was a stripper,
No,
obviously.
Never professional.
You were never a professional ballet dancer
No.
who did all the pirouettes and.
No.
How about a break dancer? Did you break it down?
No.
A crumping maybe?
No.
No, you never did any of that?
No.
See, I did. I used to be a crumper. A lot of people don't know that about me. I used to be a street crumper back in the mean streets of Connecticut. And I one day I just said I can't do it anymore.
Mean streets
because
of
I was too good
Connecticut,
at
by the
it.
way.
And
I
I was
can't
just
believe you
destroying
actually
the
said it.
competition, so I had to stop because people were just so afraid of it. So okay, all right. Anyway, let's move on. So Kate cheered 50 bits. She said, Kat, you look wonderful tonight. I just wanted to say that.
Thank you. That makes me feel a lot better,
Oh.
actually.
How nice.
Thanks for the
Eternal Napalm
50
cheered.
cents,
He says,
Kate.
what is the biggest piece of trash game that sticks out in your mind?
No Man's Sky.
Wow, for you it's that, huh?
I don't know. I just came to my mind because yeah.
Well,
I was about to say, what kind of take is this, Cat?
Should we clarify? No
That's
Man's
just
Sky
hype
at
not
launch,
paying off,
because at launch
in
it
my
was a piece of
opinion.
shit.
I don't know how it is
And
now.
the game got a
exactly.
shit ton of updates.
To be
It's way
fair,
different
yeah,
now.
at launch,
Don't
that
be
game
one of
was
those
a piece of
people.
shit.
I mean, I would never go back to it.
It's a lot of other games you can
Because it was
shit
such
on.
a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Why would you waste
Piece of
more-
shit,
any
piece
more
of
time
shit,
going
piece of
back,
shit.
right?
Yeah, right.
But
There's a lot of bad.
I mean, yeah. I mean, how many games have I, guys?
That's the way I criticize stuff. I just call it a piece of shit over and
You know
over.
how many games I've said things over the year. You know, games that have just not tried.
Worst game ever.
Rip-offs and scams.
Scam.
I mean, terrible,
Schafer.
terrible, uninspired games over the years. And
Project
you guys have
7
seen
was
some of
not
the
a
ones I've
scam.
ripped a new
Tim
ass
Schafer
on.
releasing a
But
game that wasn't good
I think
enough
is the one
was.
I've really destroyed the most recently. 2
Sounds
years
good, my
ago.
What
friends.
about the Order 1886?
See, the Order 1886.
Oh, the
Is it a
1886.
bad game?
No, it's not. No.
No, if you know what it is when you're going into it. The problem is they completely
Well, I
misadvertised
guess
the
we're
game
talking
as a
about this
monster
game now.
hunting game when the game was just generic fucking third-person shooting
Right.
and all cutscenes, right?
Well, that's
Like-
what the whole game was. It was just cutscene. Like.
Right, if you knew that going in, oh, it's going to be like a kind of a narrative-based game, and there's
Yeah.
very minimal. Okay, it's a graphical demo,
Right.
you know. Then you would, but that's not what.
He got that game for free,
You thought
by the
you were
way.
Getting a monster hunting great game.
For the
Yeah.
people that don't know the lore, DSP got the Order 1886 for free. It was a post he made in his chat back in the day. I think that might have been IRC. So that's hot.
Advertisements show them being
And he still
surrounded by
name dropped this
monsters in the
game
streets.
years later as
Oh
being
my
a
God,
bad
and you
game.
play it and there's like 3 werewolves.
Feels
in the
bad,
fucking
man.
game. Like,
Yeah.
what
You
the
get
hell is
punished
this,
if you give
know?
DSP a free game.
All right, I got an anonymous dollar tip. He says, "Isn't this Ask the King and Queen instead of an IRL stream?" Well, IRL
Ask the King.
indicates stuff from real life, right?
What?
And what you're doing is asking questions, and in real life, we're answering them. I'm sure some people think IRL means, oh, I walk around my neighborhood with my phone because that's what some people do. That's
Why
not
is your
what IRL
face
means,
shaking
okay?
so much at the
But,
bottom?
yeah,
Stop
typically,
doing that. The
you know,
wobbly
that many
face.
People do, but
It's
no,
very
this
awkward.
is just our kind of stream to hang out with you guys and have fun. So there you go. That Anonymous Bunny asks.
So pretty much the definition of IRL is different because DSP doing it this way. And now that's not going to happen, but it is DSP. He changed the definition and stuff when he do it. So if he eventually walked down the street and aim his camera at people and call it an IRL stream, he's going to say, oh, it's not a real IRL stream to just sit on your fucking couch. It's fucking lazy. So there you go.
Did you ever play Night in the Woods?
Oh my God,
Hey,
this
Night
fucking
in the
game, was
Woods?
this a 90
No.
fault?
Okay, so there's your answer.
Nobody cares about that game.
YOLO Doppler, got hair in my mouth. Ugh. YOLO Doppler just did a 275-bit cheer and says, glad I could get a laugh out of you guys over something so silly and give the chance something to react to. Have a nice night. All right, YOLO Doppler.
Hey, top cheer.
You leave as the top cheerer tonight. 275
Thank you very,
bits.
very,
Thank you
very,
much for
very,
that.
very, very,
Appreciate that very much.
very,
Thank you for your support.
very, very
Have
much.
a good night.
Who else calls it an in real life stream while sitting on that couch? Twitch dots. That's who call it that. Go to Twitch and check the in real life section, and you're gonna see those streams when it's a girl sitting in a gamer chair with one leg cocked up, reading the chat for 4 hours straight, and she got 4,000 views. That's the in real life streams. That's what DSP being compared to when he do his in real life streams, the lazy Twitch dot in real life streams. So that's fucking exciting. That's exciting.
Super Meat Boy says, what do you think? I think he's asking you.
You.
What do you think about my Persona 5 playthrough? Well, you haven't seen my Persona 5 playthrough.
No, I
right?
watched. It was when you first
Last
started playing
year,
it because I was
right.
playing it too, and I didn't. I'm not watching it now,
Whoops.
but I liked it. You know, for the
Whoops.
parts I did watch, I liked it because I think it's a really good game, but I never beat it. And I don't think I'm gonna go back to it because it was a long time ago.
Whoops.
Well, unless you have a couple hundred hours, you know.
Yeah,
Yes, a
of
couple
course.
hundred
play at this
hours, of
point,
course.
Because you see, I'm almost today. I hit 98 hours, and I'm only in this next to last dungeon.
Oh my God.
So it's probably gonna end up being like a 120-hour playthrough. The rate is going.
It's gonna be
so.
as long as Skyrim.
It's already longer than Skyrim.
Well, at least you know the
beginning,
law about a
was
Skyrim playthrough
300,
being long. That's
I
something.
think it was 368 or 386 parts, and this is already up to like 420.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and it's still going. So yeah, it's actually Persona 5 is officially my longest playthrough ever as of
Exciting.
I think last time I played it. So
That's
yeah. Plimkey95 cheers says, will you be doing more movie reviews at some point? I like hearing
No.
your commentary on Batman versus Superman. Probably not. I've talked about this before, but I'll
Can't
say
make
it
money
again.
doing that.
Sadly, YouTube has destroyed
Here we
vlogging
go.
for me. Like, I enjoyed vlogging over the years. I like doing unique vlogging series, but when I put a lot of effort into
Can't just reading
editing a video
either the
for
chat or
YouTube,
Muxy this
one of
whole
two things
time.
happens. Either number
Just staring
one,
at it.
the video gets demonetized, or number two, I make a couple bucks on it. Like, for example, DSP tries it.
complaining about
I
money
made like
right now, by the way.
$4 a video, and I'm going out and spending $15, $20, you know, for the meal. It's like I didn't even break even, right? When
That's
I
not
was
true.
doing those movie reviews, I was trying something different. That was the year, if you remember, I said I have a 3-pronged plan. I want to
Whoops.
split my content.
I like he
into
mocks
3
himself
different
right now.
types. And I tried it, and it actually was semi-successful. And then YouTube demonetized all the videos.
Whoops.
So I'm done. I'm seriously done putting time and effort into edited vlogs. I just don't see the point at this point. If I'm going to do a vlog, it'll be like something like this, an impromptu stream where we answer questions and ask the king. I hate
Where
live
read Muxy.
podcasts.
A Muxy read
I'm not going to
stream.
bother with this. Just put tons of time and effort when YouTube doesn't give a shit and just, you know, screws me over.
But
Okay?
yeah, the people that watch the DSP Tries It marathon, or even watch DSP Tries It in general, none of that, like the last 140 episodes of it, none of that stuff costs more than $5 or $10. Him saying $15, $20, he counting the meal for DSP Tries It, the meal for Panda Lee, and the backup meal in case they didn't like the main meal. That's what he counting. Because he was buying $4 sandwiches and he talking about $15, $20 for a meal. Now, what individual burger you buying from McDonald's that cost you $20? That is a meme. That's a terrible meme.
DJ
Come
Ronald
on.
Cheerdy says, Kat, who do you think is going to win the World Cup, France or Croatia?
Why is he mocking this?
What do you mean? You're an expert. Tell us your expert analysis on the players and the situation right now.
I do like that because Dave doesn't watch soccer and everybody else doesn't watch soccer. I mean, football. I don't want to offend anybody. Thank you for the 20 bits earlier. Sucky Snake. Low-key feel it's like a created character in an RPG you intentionally try to make look as weird looking as possible. He look like a, I'm completely butchered saying it. He look like a character from Dark Souls. Come on. Slick back hair, amazing facial hair. Perfect features. Look just like a Dark Souls character. Remember he tried to make when he almost made Rambo in Dark Souls? Feels Rambo, man. And let's see, I think it was 5 bits earlier to that douche kid. And 20 bits just now from that douche kid. McDonald's signature menu. He loved the signature menu. He was so mad about it. And MTC dude for 5 bits. What is a THOT? I don't know if that's offensive. Yeah, he's scared to say the word thought.
I don't care about that.
I know.
He also scared to say the word cuck too.
It was funny because now almost 3 straight weeks.
It's emotes
people
with
in
the
my
word
group chat
cuck in it.
constantly talking about
You're not gonna
World
get in
Cup,
trouble
World
saying
Cup.
that on
I don't know
Twitch.
shit about it. And I'm like, I can't even comment. You know, it's funny when there's a match going on when I'm streaming. People are like, "Oh, goal!" I can't react to it because I don't know anything. I don't know any of the players. Nothing. The other day it was funny, right? This is a true story.
True
This happened
story.
2 days ago on my stream.
Here we
I
go.
said this, they were talking about Real Madrid, and I said,
Isn't
"Why
it-
are they called Real Madrid? Is there a fake Madrid?"
Hilarious.
And everyone laughs, right? Because I don't know. I'm an ignorant American. I don't know shit. They're like,
Of course. He has to blame this on being American. Oh, come on. That's not fair. I'm an ignorant American. He got to blame the whole country because he think it's a fake Madrid. Nice. Fucking nice.
No, in Spanish, real is the word for royal, so it's the Royal Madrid team. But I didn't know that. I thought it was like Real Madrid.
Nobody
and fake
laughed,
Madrid.
though. I
Who's
saw
the
that chat
doppelganger
post.
Madrid that's out
Somebody
there
asked him, was he a
impersonating
4-year-old
Madrid in
after
the
that,
World
I
Cup.
think.
You know, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Well, actually, I don't think it's Real Madrid in the World Cup. That's their regular football team. So.
Football.
But that was funny. Like, I didn't know shit about shit. And when it comes
So we hide behind being an American for not knowing anything about football, but then we blatantly call it football to please people so they don't get mad at us for calling it soccer. You can't play both sides here, Dave. Don't be one of those people.
Okay. Then Anana Bunny Cheer says, "Who says Cat is ugly? Dude, I thought you got yourself a supermodel when I finally saw her. Those people are envious as fuck."
That's some sarcasm. Goddamn. I don't care who sent it. That's some
My question
sarcasm.
is for Kat. Have you ever considered being a content creator of your own?
She already was.
Do you have any idea what kind
Yeah,
of
the camera
content
shaking.
you would like to make, or what would you make your stuff about?
Well,
The camera shaking
I was gonna say
hardcore.
this because it's already
It's already public.
it's already
knowledge.
public.
It
everyone
already
knows
was
because,
public.
as soon as they found
A YouTube channel and a Twitch channel that never got shut down and a Twitter that never got shut down. It's public. It already was.
out about me, they went.
Because people showed it up
Went
to
on
other
the
people. It's
scoured the
public.
fucking
They
internet.
scoured
They
it,
found my
dude.
YouTube channel. They found my Twitch. So,
Twitch?
Yes, I actually used to do that
But
stuff.
she never
and I
pronounced
really
words that
enjoyed
way
it,
before.
But I had to stop.
It was like
because of
Skater
that
Girl Cat.
stuff.
They
Because
found my
they were-
Twitch.
You
Yeah,
know,
well, you
I
know,
couldn't do it
Phil's
anymore.
cat, man.
She knew
Can't do it anymore, by the way.
when she got into a relationship with me, that to have that kind of a public persona was going to end up becoming more toxic than anything else, right?
Whoops.
Because you could know overnight, sure, you probably would have got a hell of a lot more attention, but you also would have immediately had negative assholes coming in, spamming nasty comments,
Right.
and just coming to your streams and being assholes, you know?
I mean, on the other
You would have got more views.
I was thinking about getting back and just doing Twitch only and streaming Overwatch. Like, just do a mainly
a one
Overwatch.
thing, right?
Yeah.
A focused kind of content.
Really?
Yeah.
Right?
'Cause
What
I
happened?
enjoy it and I'm fairly good at it, so I mean,
Right.
I think it would be fun. But that's just something that I could, think about doing later.
Right.
Whoops. No
And,
Overwatch streams for you.
The thing is, it would be nice if we lived in a perfect world, but as you know, guys know, it's my job to constantly be streaming, so it would have to be a thing where if she wanted to do it, we'd have to find a way around when I'm streaming, because there's no way the two of us.
I like that she has to play backup. She has to play backup if she decides to stream, because streaming is his thing. It can't also be hers, dude. His internet, his business internet, by the way, can't handle it. It won't work. They never tried it. They never tried it, but they know it just won't work. That's why all of his mods stream before he stream and after he stream. They never stream when he stream. You can't upstage the king.
Simultaneously, you know what
Feels
I mean?
bad, man.
So anyway, there you go.
There you go.
Excuse me. Furious Kirk just cheered and said, since it's the only one with good reviews in the universe, did you and Kat ever watch Wonder Woman yet, starring your nemesis? Kidding there, of course.
Yeah, he hated the
I
chick
have
that was
not
in the
seen
Wonder
the
Woman movie
Did you
because
see
she
the
a
Wonder
model
Woman movie?
and because she looked good. He never watched the
It is
movie,
okay. It's not
but he hated the movie
I never
because
s-
Gal
I
Gadot was
have
the
not
main
seen a piece
character,
of it, because the thing
which is the
is,
dumbest shit ever.
For me, like, I saw.
He wanted
Batman
some
versus
butch ass
Superman,
fucking girl
Yeah,
as the main character,
right?
I guess,
I saw Man of Steel.
because it's Wonder
and
Woman.
I saw Suicide Squad. After seeing those
Known
three
for
movies,
being
I was
ugly.
like, I don't ever want to see any of the more modern movies of DC. Like, they were all so fucking bad that I was like, there's no way I want to fucking watch another movie. And the thing is, people say, oh no, Phil, well, Wonder Woman's good. if Wonder Woman is free,
If it's
then
free.
maybe you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
Through
give
the
it a
services
watch.
you pay
So
for.
far, it's not on Netflix and it hasn't been free on Amazon. It ended up being free.
You know what I like? Those free movies on Amazon and Netflix.
Maybe I'll
Free?
Give it a, there's no way I'm paying money
Star David.
after wasting my
Right.
fucking money on those other movies.
I was like,
no way.
they're not all good. Like some of them are good, but you know, they're not all good. So
Kate just cheered and said people on the internet are internet gangsters who hide behind their computers.
Oh yeah, DSP doesn't hide behind
Internet
anything.
G's.
Obviously.
Furious Kirk cheered again. He says, "Are you caught up on the Walking
dude's
Dead?
scared to
Thoughts
go
on
to the
season
mall.
8? Are you
Get
worried
out
for
of here
the
with
future
that.
since the lead Andrew Lincoln is maybe killed off soon? I personally think the spin-off's new season is better currently." All right, first let's get your opinion on The Walking Dead because you were
Oh,
a
boy.
time fan of The Walking Dead.
yeah.
Then I'll give
Tell
you
us
my
about your
opinion.
playthrough of The
What is your
Walking Dead,
opinion on
Kat.
The
It was
Walking
pretty
Dead?
good.
Did you see the latest season?
No, I decided to not watch. Well, no, let me take that back. I saw the first episode of season 8. And
Oh, the
I
head-
thought it
the
was
head
okay,
bobble
and
comes
then
back.
I saw the mid-season finale. You know, that was it. I got so bored with it. I'm done. Personally, my favorite seasons
Slick the hair
are seasons
back.
1 through 4 of the show.
Slick the
After
hair
that,
back.
I think it went
It's like you petting a
downhill,
dog.
And now it's just absolutely
Pull it
freaking
behind the
terrible.
ear. Delicious.
I mean, they're killing off every character I like, and it's like they're supposed to kill off Andrew Lincoln,
Yep.
apparently. So I don't know. I mean, honestly, it's like nothing's happening
And some
in the
no
show.
stuff.
That's the problem. It's like there's no story progression, there's no character progress. I mean, it's just like boring. So it's like for me, it used to be a really, really good show, and now
He
it's just,
can't
like,
wait for her to
boring,
finish
boring,
talking.
Boring. So I stopped watching it because of that. you
Okay.
know?
Cut off.
I
Okay.
watched every season and then I got backlogged. Like it was actually season 7 that I
He
got
was watching all up
backlogged.
with Panda Lee too.
And then last year, when I got Netflix, it allowed me to get caught up on what I had missed in that season. So I saw the rest of season 7, and then when season 8 came out, I started watching it. In my honest opinion, I've said this on stream, I'll say it again. They fucked up. Like that whole
course.
war between Negan and his people
Here we go.
could have
Spoilers.
been less than a season. And what they did is they milked the fuck out of it to try to make it 2 or more seasons of boring, drawn-out... There were entire episodes I didn't give a fuck about anything that was happening. I was so fucking
This
bored.
dude hate filler
Dude,
stuff,
I'm
but
not
he
even
like
kidding you, there was one episode I fell
Dragon
asleep.
Ball.
I fell asleep halfway through it,
okay.
and I stopped. I never went back to watch it. I just
That
started watching
never
the
had
next
full
episode,
episodes,
and I didn't miss
obviously.
anything. Like, I don't even know what was in the other half of that episode, but it had nothing to do with anything. That's what I mean. Like the show was so overdrawn out to make money, basically, and make.
Happy birthday, Tevin. I wanted to support the stream, and I know tipping is the best way to do it, dude. Money with wings. Money with wings.
Oh,
money with
God.
wings,
No.
Money with wings. Money with wings.
It's gonna
money
say it
with
all.
wings, Money with wings. Money with wings.
Money with
Money
wings.
with wings. Money 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 with wings.
Shout out to Sean Ranklin. Thank you for the $5, J Vision. God damn. And thank you for the 5 bits, Fred Flintstone. He spaces out whenever she speaks. Yeah. He do the head nod, glance at the camera, check Muxie, look at the wall, look at the camera, head nod, look at the camera, head nod, slick the hair back. Truly enjoys when she talks. That eyeshadow. God damn. She look even more like I always forget the name of that game. I remember PB was in it, that hot character PB. BioWare made it. Some shit in space. Somebody probably already posted the name by the time I'm saying this part, so I might as well give up on it and just wait. But she look even more like a character from that game now. Feels bad, man.
The next episode, and I didn't miss anything. Like, I don't even know what was in the other half of that episode, but it had
Yeah,
nothing
Mass
to do with
Effect.
anything. That's what I mean,
Andromeda,
like, the
that's
show
what it is.
was so overdrawn out to make money, basically.
Drawn out to make money. DSP doesn't draw anything out to make money. Obviously.
And make filler that they really went off the rails. And I hate, because I remember season 7, there were some good parts, like introducing the kingdom, and really, like, the finale of season 7 was decent, but then, like,
I wonder if
it's the same
Kat's
thing that
saving
happens
up
with
money.
other shows, like, for example, Dexter, okay?
She
Dexter
gotta
was a
be.
show, the first 2-3 seasons
Cat gonna
are
fucking ball out and leave his
outstanding.
ass one day.
How can
He's
a
gonna
serial
buy a
killer
Ferrari.
be a normal person, and to see the dichotomy between as a serial killer with a conscience who only has a code that he lives by. He only
You telling
kills
us the
people
story
who
of
are-
Dexter?
Who are bad people. And then the season, it went like fucking 8 fucking seasons, and by the
Oh,
time
man,
you get there,
goddamn.
it's so bad by the end. You're like, just fucking end the show, please. And that's kind of how I feel about Walking Dead. Like, they just, it drawn out too much. And let's face it, I think everyone kind of collectively agrees here. Once Andrew Lincoln's off the show, he was the driving force behind the show. He's the main character. He's the protagonist.
Nobody wants to watch it if he's gone.
Yeah.
You know.
Now, as for the spin-off, which is called Fear the Walking Dead, I only saw the first season, and I did not like it. I thought that it was like a really kind of... basically, I didn't like any of the characters on the show. So if you don't like a single person in the show, why are you going to continue to watch it? So after season 1 of Fear the Walking Dead, I never watched it again, but now I've heard the show has become way better, and now you've got characters from the main Walking Dead who are crossing over to Fear the Walking Dead, but to make the show better, and apparently now the show is good, but I don't know, I'd have to catch up on like 2 fucking seasons before I could even, you know...
You watch movies and shit all night.
On that.
All right, my aunt trash bag tipped me $1 and said Incredibles 2 is terrible garbage.
Okay, good for you.
I don't even know what's going on anymore.
Why is he annoyed at that?
Says, Phil, why did you stop doing DSP inbox that you did in 2009?
Now, this is kind of weird. He can sit up here and give his hot take and take 10 minutes to tell us that a TV show got boring. And a dude give him $1 and say that a movie was bad, and he gets annoyed at it and slaps his leg and they're like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. Nobody else can have an opinion, I guess. Sounds good.
Ridicule from Request Ridicule was hilarious. Hilarious that I'm getting a question 9 years later about a series that I canceled 9 years ago.
What?
Because I really felt the show was more mean-spirited than I wanted to be. And so what I did is I took the Friend Request Ridicule
He should have asked you 9 years ago in a chair, obviously.
Where it's a more positively fueled show. You can ask me anything I want. I can pick the best questions, and I can answer them in an open kind of format versus me just being malicious and reading inbox messages.
No, you dumb bitch, it wasn't fraudulent.
Which really wasn't what it was. Was back then my
Disgusting
era
fucking
being popular
Italian.
on YouTube. It was just kids who were innocently sending me messages.
Hey, he's
over Xbox
Polish,
Live. I was being a
dude.
dick to them.
Thank
It
you
was
for the dollar.
funny, but I kind of
Outside
felt bad
faggot.
after 3 or 4 episodes. I was like, I should turn this into something more positive and ongoing, and I did. So there you go.
Wait. What?
War Nights
Okay,
cheered,
you know
said,
what?
"Say,
Fuck
Cat,
it.
have you ever threw a fit
Positive
over a
my
game?
ass.
Were you threw it behind the couch or out the window?"
I never threw any games.
Is she not a widow like you, Dave?
Actually, I don't even think I threw any games. I mean, I've gotten mad, I've raged, obviously, but Dark Souls.
Oh yeah.
Dark Souls.
I want to see Cat play
Which
Dark
one?
Souls.
Dark Souls 3?
Dark Souls 3, yeah.
What the fuck?
Okay.
What about 1 and 2? You didn't play
Was there
those?
a particular part of
Terrible.
Dark Souls 3 that really pissed you off?
Yes, there were like
Cat is a
couple
hype
bosses
beast.
at the end that were like really hard for me.
Yeah.
She hopped
See,
on
I'm
the
not good at
bandwagon
those
late as
games,
hell.
like at all.
Well, that was your first one you had ever played. You never
Yeah.
played a From Software game before.
Right, and so I'm like, I pretty much suck at these games, and I wasn't even playing online either. I was like doing it myself.
Imagine your first
like,
From
I was
Software
getting
game being
help from,
Dark
like, other
Souls 3.
people. I wasn't like doing co-op. Or
That's a
anything. I was
fucking
just
whoops.
fighting. I was like doing everything myself, doing all the bosses.
Right.
Yeah, it's tough, but
All right, so there you go.
There you go.
No throwing of games, but definitely been angry at
yes.
games. Okay. Star Shadow Knight has subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Star Shadow Knight. You know what we might do?
Welcome to the
We got a few
street.
new subs. Let's check sub count again just to see if it's
Oh
gone
boy,
up.
sub count.
Update that.
I hope it went down. Camera shaking, by the way.
417. Okay, we went up one
Hey,
more subs. Let's
all right.
update that to 417. You're thugging it and loving it.
Nice
Get the
snort.
haters out there. Get them out of here.
Get him out of here!
15 minutes backlogged on the cheer subs and tips. See how they
Camera's
came out
still shaking, by the
like
way.
15 minutes ago.
Oh my god.
So we've got a ways to go here.
That's ridiculous.
They backlogged on
Cheers says,
shoutouts.
Phil, I'd love to see you play the Phantasmagoria games on Steam. Those films were part of my childhood. I don't know
Isn't
anything about it.
Phantasmagoria
I don't even know what kind it is.
whatever, just
If
like
you're
legit a
interested, let
bad
me know,
game?
contact me, send me information about them. If anyone wants to
I
see me
heard
play
that name before.
Phantasmagoria, let me know
I
what
don't
they are. And,
think
and
that's
you know,
something
again,
you
I say
wanna
this
play for
all the
some
time.
reason.
We do Patrons Choice events.
Pay
We
me.
do nomination and voting events for games all the time.
You want me to play a
Suggest
game?
these
Pay
games
me.
Because some of the games I
Pay me and
recently,
vote and hope
Half-Life
other people
2,
vote.
Super Saiyan Run have been really successful playthroughs based on things that people suggest. Okay, so thank you for the cheer. Obi-Wan Kenobi just did a 50-bit cheer and says, "I agree with Kat on trolls. They're rude and mean. I'm a zodiac Cancer, and when the trolls who
Oh
hate
my
you
God,
are
it's
rude to
Sardella.
me, I was streaming."
Give me a wheelchair emoji in the chat, please, for my friend Sardella. Sardella's birthday was a couple of days ago. So if you see Obi-Wan Kenobi in Dave chat, make sure to tell him happy late
Run
birthday.
have been
We
really
both
successful
cancers, dude.
playthroughs based on things that people
Sounds
suggest.
good.
And says, "I agree with Kat on trolls. They're rude and mean. I'm a zodiac Cancer, and when the
Yeah,
trolls
stop
who
being
hate
mean
you
to
are
Sardella.
rude
You're a
to
nice
me,
boy.
I was streaming. It really hurt you inside." What he's saying?
Wait,
is
did
he
it say it hurt him?
he says,
Let me hear this
we
again.
do nomination and voting events
I gotta hear
for
this
all the
again.
time. Suggest these games because some of the games I played recently, like
I gotta hear
Half-Life
this again.
2, Super Saiyan Run, have been really successful playthroughs based on things that people suggest. Okay, so thank you for the cheer. Obi-Wan Kenobi just did a 50-bit cheer and says, "I agree with Kat on trolls. They're rude and mean. I'm a zodiac Cancer, and when the trolls who hate you are rude to me, I was streaming, it really hurts you inside. What he's saying is he actually streams sometimes, and people spill over sometimes from my stream.
No, they spilled over from my stream.
Like
but Dave could take the blame.
Yeah.
I know that for a fact that that's
Hell yeah, he could take the blame.
because of, some of the negative spillover. Yeah, and
Whoops.
it's fucking gross. What do they get out of it besides their own jollies?
You never streamed again after that, Sidella. You got ruined that day and you changed your username.
Eternal Napalm cheered. He says,
Come
I
on,
have
man.
depression. It's
Get out of here.
hereditary, but I never had an anxiety attack until December of 2017. I couldn't breathe, rapid heartbeat, dizziness, by far the worst things I ever
Wow, that's
experienced.
way too much information for a
cheered.
fucking stream.
He says, I have depression.
Especially to
It's-
attach money to
that's
make
what
it get
you do.
read.
Yeah.
What the fuck is wrong with
Eternal
you?
Napalm cheered. He says, I have depression. It's hereditary, but I never had an anxiety attack until December of 2017. I couldn't breathe, rapid heartbeat, dizziness.
So Dave could blame his depression on his mama like everything else. It's
by far the
hereditary.
worst things I ever experienced.
It's a disease.
I've never had
I mean,
one
a
that
disorder.
bad. The worst one
fucking
I
ninny.
ever had was when it was right around the time when I had first had my back injury, so around 2007, okay? And it was real bad, and I was
Is he
driving
lying
on the
us?
highway. And as I was driving on the, not even kidding, I was
Wait,
driving
oh, does he mean a panic
when
attack?
I've never had one that bad. Breathe, rapid heartbeat,
Yeah,
dizziness,
he
by
mean
far the
panic
worst
attack.
things I ever experienced. I've never had one that
I'm
bad.
ballin' so hard like the mail.
Oh, shit.
I'm ballin' so hard like the mail. I'm ballin' so hard like the mail. Yeah.
Happy birthday, Tevin.
Every time
So
I pause
happy
too
to
much.
see you get more than double viewers than SP streams.
Thank you for the $20, Colby. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's kind of weird. This is a YouTube channel with like just 10,000 subs, and he got 50,000 followers. And he do the stream with Cat, and he only had like 400 views for the whole stream. I don't understand that. It's very weird. This is legit just people waiting for somebody else to re-upload it, or waiting for somebody else to watch it so they can watch it that way. Or they kind of tune in and leave immediately. Or they just can't talk in the chat because they got banned.
I ever had
No, you
fucking
dumb
whoops.
bitch, it wasn't fraudulent.
It was what?
My mom gave me depression, dude, when I was a child in the roaring 20s.
I thank you for the dollar, Balding Italian. How many things he blamed on his family? He blamed his hairline on his mama. He blamed gout on his aunt. That's dead now, by the way, so that's fucking nice. He blamed some. Oh, he blamed his teeth on his mama too. He blamed his teeth on his mama, and now he can maybe blame depression on his mama. Nice.
Time when I had first had my back injury, so around 2007.
Fucking
okay?
nice.
And it was real bad, and I was driving on the highway. And as I was driving on the, not even kidding, I was driving on the highway to come back from my doctor appointment where I just been diagnosed with what I had wrong with my back. And I got a spasm in my leg, and I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm not gonna be able to press the brake. I'm gonna.
This sound like he was. What? You know what? I'm not even gonna try to do that. But this sound like a scared person and not a panic attack. TBH. If somebody run up to you with a gun and you're scared because they got a gun, would that be a panic attack necessarily? I don't know, but there you go.
Fly off this highway and die.
Panic attack. Should have gave him a pill and left him
My chest
somewhere.
tightened up, right? My heart. Ba-doom. I started hyperventilating. I gotta get the fuck off this highway now. And I did. I got off the highway like 2-3 exits earlier than I would have, because I was afraid I was gonna careen off the fucking highway and die. It was so bad. And since then, I haven't even driven on the highway. That's how bad, I wonder, I mean, now it's been a long time. I wonder if I were to go back on the highway, if I would have an attack again, Even sometimes just driving on a normal road that's fast. It's not even a highway.
He gets
but
panic
if you go
attacks from
40,
driving.
45 on a normal road, I start to get a little bit of that feeling again.
Well, why do he act the way he acted with
And
Pandalita?
yeah, panic attacks. Have you ever had
What the fuck?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good. Cat
Yeah.
had panic
Yeah,
attacks
it
before.
sucks because,
Nice.
like, it really feels like
We
you're gonna
fucking
die,
upgraded, didn't
but,
we?
I mean, of course you're not going to.
Right.
You can't control that. You got so many.
That's a whoops.
Chemicals going off in your brain and stuff.
Yep.
It's hard. It's terrible. I know.
Looking forward to the cat emergency
So,
video.
sorry to hear that, Eternal Napalm, but thanks for sharing. Thanks for the cheer. Ost Mink did a 1,000-bit cheer.
Whoa.
You are now the
Thank
cheerleader
you.
for tonight, Ost Mink.
Wow.
Go ahead
Blessed
and get
be
you
his
up
name. Amen.
On the leaderboard.
Amen.
That is a big
Thank you,
jump
Ost
there,
Mink.
so thank you. Oops, Ost Mink.
Welcome to the stream, man. I haven't
Very
seen you in a
nice.
while.
And Ost Mink says the following. He says, no game has touched the level of mastery that Double Switch achieved.
What?
You ever watch my Double Switch playthrough?
No.
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 I don't think so.
Did you ever watch any of the playthroughs I did of Sega CD?
Oh,
FMV
yeah.
games?
Nobody watched those
Oh my
DSP.
god. some of those games were so fucking bad because it was a fad.
Here we go.
That was when they first moved games to CDs, and
We
everyone
got
was
some
like, well, now
Boomer
we can
stories
make
now.
movies like a game. Or, you know, every game had to have real actors being filmed. And have
By the way, making fun of quote unquote movie games, but he like all of the stuff David Cage put out.
motion video scenes and shit in them because they thought, now we have the space to do it on a CD.
Maybe I saw some of it.
Yeah, so Double Switch is actually a cult classic. A lot of people who watch me play that think it's really, really funny. So
Oh yeah, really
might want
funny.
to check that. Anyone who's
Make sure to
watching
go watch
hasn't
this
seen my
whole
Double Switch
playthrough.
You might want to check that out. It's pretty fucking funny. A big bubbling black man cheered. He says, "I noticed a light switch on the wall. Does it turn into a disco ball in the room?" Yes.
Yeah, what does it
if I
do?
actually flip this, what's going to happen? A whole thing's going to.
He's not gonna
down
do it,
here.
huh?
You're going to see how lights are going to. Here we go. Ready?
Oh, he actually is. Nothing. Gugats.
Okay, what really happened is the light in the closet went on. That's all. Not very exciting.
Amazing.
And what did they get?
Okay.
Gugats. That's what they
Gear
got.
Rex cheered. He said, "Shout out to Ikis Ando, Nightcat, and Phil. See
Oh,
you on
yeah,
Sunday.
shout out to Ikis
I've been up since
Ando.
4:45 this morning. My mom had surgery. I keep watching on PS4 while I sleep. You guys have a good day tomorrow, and see you Sunday."
Yeah,
All
make
right,
sure to let the
Metal Gear, have a
chat
good
know
night.
that your
Thanks for
mama got
stopping by.
surgery.
Thanks for the cheer.
And attach money to it too.
Third Eye the Third just cheered. He says, "Well, if you do decide to stream on Twitch, you have a supporter in me." So there you go. You already got your first supporter.
That is very nice.
Oh yeah.
This is funny. Chewbacca cheers. You don't know anything about this fighting game stuff.
Camera shaking again, by the way.
What do you think of LTG saying he didn't want you gaining clout?
LTG.
In Street Fighter. Also, will you play the coward in Street Fighter 5?
Time and revenue.
Oh my god.
Time and revenue.
First of all,
extreme
I don't
clout.
think I would gain any clout beating anyone. I'm not a professional player. I don't aspire to be a professional.
That's not how clout
fighting
works,
game
Dave.
player. At one point in my life, I was. I have no desire to get back into the competitive fighting game community. What I did is I laid off a casual, friendly challenge.
I got
to this
clout
guy
when
on
you name
Twitter,
dropped me 3
and
times
you
being
know,
mad
he
at me
decided
that
not to
over the
to
course of a
accept
few
it
weeks.
or whatever. Okay, and he never even told me that.
DSP can't get
But
clout off of
what
anybody, and
clout would I
everybody can get it
for
off of
beating
him
Zero.
somehow.
I wouldn't get any clout for beating. Even if I beat right
Feels
now,
bad, man.
if I was online and I beat someone, immediately a million people would make excuses for how I beat him. Oh, that doesn't count. It's not legit. That was just really stupid. And no, I'm not playing Street Fighter 5. I haven't played Street Fighter 5 in 2 years. I have no plans on ever playing it ever again.
But you can
Kimbo
play
Slice
Street Fighter
Charity says,
2,
"What's your guys' opinion on
a game
baby
that's probably
Trump
as old as
wearing
Cat.
diapers walking
It's
around
it's
London?"
about as old as me.
What?
But whatever, fuck it.
Who fucking knows? I don't pay attention to politics. I really don't. Like, if there's something
I don't pay attention to politics, but okay. He don't pay attention to politics. Bruh. This is kind of petty, but I like how much he try to tell his viewers to not talk about politics. When Donald Trump won, pre-stream January 20th, 2017, Trump is in, and so is Mo Zelda. Inside playthrough Paul 1, welcome to Trump's America. They got some pretty rough dislikes too. Don't pay attention to politics, by the way. And he recently was making jokes in his chat about some stupid shit like other politicians from other countries looking like babies or something. I don't know. He look at Twitter news. He get everything from fucking Twitter.
And I know there's going to be a law change or something, but
Don't pay attention to politics, by the way.
Has been in the last 2 years. It's like more drama in politics than there is on like fucking watching TMZ. Like, why would I care about this shit? Seriously,
It's always been drama in politics. People literally go to war.
Baby balloons and fucking insults.
Okay, fuck it.
I got my own shit going on. I don't.
Oh
I
yeah,
don't
I'm playing
follow my own life.
games.
I don't need to fucking be
I
worried
can't care
that
about
shit,
politics. I'm too
right?
busy playing games.
But you follow it.
Obviously.
I know you're constantly every.
And Cat Bennett being sarcastic.
Drama shit.
I love it. I crave the drama.
Stupid.
No, I don't.
I wish you didn't laugh over that. That'd be a good sound
Emperor
clip.
Swaggins cheered. He says, "Since
I
you mentioned
crave
Dark
the
Souls
drama.
recap, have you heard of the shittier version called The Surge? I'm trying to get Phil to play it. I even said I would buy it for him, and he said no. Please change his mind."
The Surge isn't even that
So
bad of a
The
game.
Surge. Okay. Have you ever heard of this game, Lords of the Fallen?
Yeah.
The Surge was their
No,
second
you
attempt
dumb
at making
bitch,
a
it
game.
wasn't fraudulent.
And I hated Lords of the Fallen so much. I said, "There's no
I
fucking
got in
chance."
a car accident, but I had to make sure to watch Phil read donations because content. Hashtag Savithi goatee.
I'm buying another
Pay
game
for the
from
dollar.
fucking people.
Patchy
And it came out
skin
last
color
year, and some
goatee.
people liked it. Some people said it's just a waste of time. It's not worth playing. It's shitty. So I never played it.
I didn't
and now
see
he's
anybody
offering to buy
say
it for me.
The
I have no
Surge was
desire to play
shitty.
this fucking game, and no one's
A lot of
asking me
people
to play
started
it,
it and
so-
didn't finish
So I
it,
mean,
but
like, it would be one thing if people were like, "Oh man, you
It is
really
what it
missed
is.
out," you know, on the Surge. No one's saying that. The game was apparently not very good. So, Eternal Napalm cheers. Has been working.
I always like to point this out though. He won't play a game because other people say it's not good, but he tell people that don't like him because of this is how you don't plays to give him a chance and watch him. Interesting.
Backlog on
shocks me.
PS4 and playing Nier Automata now. Great game so far, and I must say, legendary music sound.
Hey, Nier Automata, my
Nier
favorite
Automata.
game.
I played Nier Automata last year. I only did one run through. That's a game you have to play, I think, 3 to 4 times in order to see all the content. I only played it once. I thought it was good, but
Thought it was good. Never played it again. And you got to pay me to play it again. But I thought it was good.
What's the new thing or whatever? And I remember in particular when Nier Automata came out, I played through it once, and there was other stuff I wanted to do. I never went back to playing it. Although I still had, I bought it digitally, so I could eventually, if I ever wanted to, I could still go back.
You buy everything
Okay.
digitally.
Furious Kirk cheered. He says, I feel bad because The Walking Dead just brought on a new female showrunner, and it has a time jump pushing the story in a new direction, just as their lead may leave, and the ratings probably will take a big drop, laughing out loud. Yeah,
Hilarious.
I guess what people have been saying
Eyes
is this
bugged
new
out.
season coming up, season 9, like they're skipping ahead now because now the war with Negan is over. Yeah. So they're going
What
to jump
the
ahead
fuck?
like years and say, here's what happened years later.
Oh my god.
And now we continue. We're skipping
this
kind
is
of a boring
informative.
downtime or whatever.
Wow.
You know
Can't
what? I
look
wish
some
they'd
used.
skip the war with Negan. Just fucking get to the end of it,
I know. You think it's supposed to be the huge thing, and now it's like it's just.
Yeah. But yeah, he's right. Basically, what they're saying is because Rick is leaving the show, they're going to end up having like new.
Still on the Walking Dead discussion. He should do a video with Ariel Lord about the Walking Dead.
He's leaving. Fuck this. They're not going to watch the show anymore.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
Amazing. Amazing. Thank you for the 5 bits, MTC. Remember that one time he said he would stop posting Instagram because he wanted their life together to be personal? Remember a month later he posted 2 untitled Instagram selfies? Remember when he did 2 Q&A streams with her? Yeah, he flip-flopped a lot on this. Cat isn't going to be anything. That's part of our personal life. Then the random Instagram pictures when people started saying her head was in the freezer. Nudge, nudge, wink, wink. People continued to say that Cat wasn't around. Let me do a stream with her. People still said that Cat wasn't around. Let me do another stream with her. And now this is part of a playthrough. It's legit a playthrough called Special in Real Life Stream, I believe. I'm not going to go try to find it right now. But I think it is. And it got the same copy-pasted description too. And thank you for the 15 bits, Sean John Ron. Isn't this the dude that wanted to make an entire YouTube channel on politics? Yep.
Shout out to Gold Zerg.
And then people started getting
Subscribe to the channel.
demonetized and he
Gold
backed
Zerg
out
for the
of it.
subscription.
And he was
I
scared of his
appreciate
fans not watching him anymore
TJ
because of
Bruno
it.
Cheers says, Phil, you really missed out on the Surge. Must play next stream. I'm not playing the Surge. Oh my god.
Like, how much of a fucking shithead you gotta be to even think about making a politics channel? As a person that don't even know anything going on with your local politics or with nationwide politics, and you don't vote for anybody, anything. But okay. He wanted to get some of
What was
that,
game? Years
some
ago.
of that America
Oh,
First
God,
money.
There was this one game that I didn't play, and people harassed me on.
Harassed him, by the way. People harassed him to play a game, even though it's
I
his
don't
job.
remember, but I
It's
just
his job
remember,
to play
like,
games.
It was a game I didn't. I for whatever reason I didn't hear about it or whatever. This was
Ooh,
before I
lad,
streamed. This was when I
harassed.
was just doing direct capture for YouTube, and I didn't play the game. And it was funny because at the time, okay, no one really asked me to play it. But then all of a sudden, like every video I uploaded would be like, "Are you gonna play the game? Are you gonna play the game?" Like literally, I'd upload 10 videos of a new game, and it would be all fucking. Did you gonna play this other game? This other game? Like, the people are so annoying. Would I ever play the Surge? Maybe, but the more people ask me now, I'm probably not gonna want to do it. That's kind of how I am.
The more people ask for the Surge, the less he wants to play it. Even though he played games like Simpsons Hit and Run. I don't know if he did it in that game. But he start off videos playing games like old shit and games nobody care about anymore. And say, people asked for this for years. So I can't wait for him to play the Surge in 2022 and say people have been asking for the Surge for years. Can't wait. And yeah, he did do a good job when he was talking about the I think it was SOPA or some shit. But that was affecting him.
Oh, like, if you keep
And it was
prodding me-
it actually was another bill that came up later on. And he talked about it in one of his Q&A videos and pretty much pointed out that he didn't really care enough to make an opinion on it or make a video because it didn't directly affect him. And he told the dude that asked him a question that he should talk to people about it and talk to Congress or whatever the fuck. So he only cared when it affected him directly.
I'm not gonna want to do it anymore. So.
It could be people walking down the street picking up slaves. Okay. He ain't gonna talk about it unless they try to pick him up.
The Villain X.
Then we're gonna get an emergency video.
Did you watch Wheat World? I think he meant to say Westworld and he misspelled it.
Oh, I was like, what's that?
Wheat World, yeah. That's
Emergency
my favorite
slavers
show,
are coming for me.
To get the chaff.
I need your
taking
help.
The wheat stalks off the top and putting it into the grain barrel. You know, they got your barley, your normal. I love that fucking show, man. I could watch that, on a fucking binge for weeks on end. It's great. No, Westworld I've never seen because isn't Westworld HBO, right? Yeah, it's HBO. It's a
I believe
HBO
so.
show, and I don't have HBO. I'm not gonna pay. You know, it's actually a lot of money. It's like $15 a month or something.
You pay
I
for
think
Netflix
so.
and
just for the
Amazon
fucking
Prime.
channel. So anything that's on HBO, typically I never see because I'm not gonna pay extra money in order to see it. So obviously, have you ever seen Westworld?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. So no, sadly we don't have any opinion on that.
Amazing.
Or Night's Charity says, "Say Cat, were you big on other TV shows a few years ago? So were you ever big on any other shows besides like Walking Dead? Were there other shows that you were following on television?"
I'm trying to think.
No stuff. Yep.
I guess not. If nothing's coming to mind, right? You weren't really following too much.
Oh,
TV.
come on. You like
The Walking Dead
dead
was
and your
my
videos, Dave.
my
Let her
favorite
think.
Show. A lot of stuff is like older, like The Office. Like that show is old. Like, well, now it's like really old, but that was a show that. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like it because like, oh, the humor, it's weird, you know.
Which
but
version
I don't
of
know.
The
I thought
Office,
it was funny
Kat?
because I like Steve Carell, so I like that show a lot. And I think I actually did. I don't own it anymore, but I did own the seasons on like DVD or something. But yeah.
I
There
think
you
we
go.
get it now anyway. Isn't it on Netflix anyway?
Yeah, it is.
The whole
thing is.
So we can watch it whenever we want.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Timbo Slice Charity says, "Cat, people are saying the new Call of Duty will play like Overwatch, so will you be playing it?"
Yes, the new Call of Duty is
I
going to play like
probably will.
Overwatch, of
You know,
course.
just check it out.
Yeah, you think you're gonna get it?
Who
Black
fucking
Ops
said
4.
that?
Yeah.
All right.
I think I'm gonna skip Battle. I'm not gonna get Battlefield though. The
No.
new Battlefield. Maybe,
Yeah, she's
because
too much of a scrub to
personally,
play
I didn't
Battlefield.
like World War II. The last Call of Duty game. I just didn't like it, and I don't know. Like I liked Personally, I liked Black Ops 3. I know a lot of people didn't, but I did. So I think because of that, I want to get Black Ops 4.
Would it be fair to say that you like the more modernized first-person shooters versus the ones that go for old school, like World War I or II?
Yeah. I mean, even though a lot of people do.
That doesn't
like
really make sense to
I
say.
like the newer ones. I know I'm in the minority there, but.
Okay.
But whatever. I can pretend I understand
Shout
what
out
you mean.
to Emperor Swaggins. He says, "I'm mistaken. The time skip in Walking Dead is only a few months, not years." Okay, only a few months. Sorry. Furious Kirk Charity says, "What do you guys think of the Matrix sequels? I can't find myself to
You
hate them
talking
despite
about
seeing
the
the flaws
Matrix?
since I'm older, but more people seem to defend Matrix
What?
Reloaded, especially because of the awesome action." So I guess the first question, did you ever see the Matrix trilogy that you could comment
I
on?
have the old Matrix movie.
The original Matrix movies,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
The Matrix, and then Matrix Reloaded, and then Matrix Revolution.
I mean, this has been a long freaking
Fucking
time.
Christ.
I have seen them.
So
yeah.
what did you think of the Matrix trilogy?
I mean, it's been too long.
Oh, really?
It's
Yeah.
seriously
What
been-
grade? What
yeah, it's
grade
been
were you
that
in when
long,
those
right?
came
Well,
out,
I can
Kat?
remember. I remember when Matrix 1 came out. People were like, "Whoa," because that was the first time you saw the
Oh,
bullet time.
my
He dodged
Lord.
Yeah, that
the
was
bullet.
cool. Yeah.
Whoa, he's dodging the bullet or whatever, right? And people liked
Hey.
the whole idea behind it. But
That is factually incorrect. Her tits are not looking nice as always. What about this video? That is terrible. Terrible. She needs to wear bras all the time, dude. She leaned over a lot in this video, didn't she? Yeah, punch people through the internet. Hilarious. Damn, she was really hunched over, huh? Whole video. Jesus. Holy shit. Wait. Don't worry. Don't worry, buddy. I got you. There you go. Huge, huge bobs. Amazing. Delicious. All right. Sounds good.
you could tell that the first Matrix movie was a movie made on a limited budget.
Yeah.
That they couldn't go maybe as far as they wanted. Now the first Matrix movie
No,
did
you
so
dumb
well
bitch, it wasn't
that they
fraudulent.
decided to make the two sequels and make it into a trilogy.
Who
Matrix
knew
Reloaded
that pigs
really
and horses
upped
could
the
move
ante.
in together and be soulmates? Only in Renton, Washington. Also, Cat, can you switch places with Phil? I want a better view of them Bobs. Bobs, Bobs, Bobs.
Oh my God.
Bobs,
Damn
Bobs,
it.
Bobs, 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 Bobs.
Think of it $1, the blackest eye. Think of the 5 bits earlier, Fred Flintstone. Phil is part of the all-right. He's based and red-pilled, obviously. And 25 bits from that douche kid. Cat's favorite show is on a site called blacked.com. Don't go to that website.
The burly brawl with a million Agent Andersons and the fight on the highway. They're jumping on top of the cars and doing crazy shit, and the special effects were off the charts, right?
Off the charts.
So I remember it was a big jump, but admittedly, the plot lines of the sequels were like convoluted. It seemed like some of the plot lines weren't even completed. Like, I remember they find the old white guy. What the fuck was his name? I don't even remember. He
Steve
looked like
Harvey.
Colonel Sanders sitting in fucking in front of screens. He's like, is he gonna sell me fried chicken or is he gonna tell me about the end of the world? You know. It was just
Okay.
really weird.
Old
the way
white
that it
dude is
ended.
Colonel Sanders, apparently.
And I do think that honestly kind of went off the rails. Maybe they had a general idea where they wanted it to go, but then when they felt more pressure to make it into a trilogy, again, much like these shows, right? They had a core idea for the show, but the show runs so long, so now they had enough for 2 movies. They didn't really have the ending thought out, and the ending they made was shit, right? So I kind of agree with a lot of the criticism a lot of people have and said the ending of the series sucked. I kind of agree. But in general, for at the time, those movies were great visuals. Like, I remember going to the movies with my friends, and I was at the movies watching these movies. I was like, oh my god, blown away.
He was old enough to go to his movies on go to the movies on his own back then.
While they're fighting and shit was really.
Kid probably
epic.
needed a
The
handheld to
action
walk
scenes
across
were
the
cool.
street.
So, for what they were, I think the Matrix sequels are exciting entertainment. I don't think that they're meant to be taken seriously. It's kind of like when you watch those movies, you get the premise, and then you just suspend your deep thinking to just enjoy the action. You know what I mean?
Well, you couldn't do that for the
Versus
Resident Evil
if I
movies
analyze
then.
everything going on in the movies, if you try that, you're going to be so fucking confused by the end, you're not going to get it. So that's kind of my attitude for it.
All right.
All right, the loudest fart has resubscribed for the 7th month in a row.
Wow, 7
He
months.
says 7 months, and I'm still farting as loud as ever. There you
Hilarious.
go. So thank you for 7 months of support to the loudest fart. I appreciate that. Okay.
Oh god, somebody did a cheer for
The
Derek.
villain X cheered. He says, "Who is your favorite hero in Overwatch and why?"
Oh boy,
Well, I
Overwatch
usually answer that
again.
question first, since
We got this
obviously
last
you are
time.
a more avid Overwatch player than me. Who's your favorite hero in Overwatch and why?
Avid player, by the way.
I have a couple actually.
Even though he told her, and she
Actually, no, my
she
favorite
told us that she barely plays since she
character
moved
There
in.
you go.
Avid player.
Hammond.
The hamster.
The hamster.
The
No.
How could
hamster.
it not be your favorite character? It's so cute.
You don't even.
He's cute,
You know what?
right?
Fuck it. Fuck it.
No, I would say it's kind of split.
Stupid
So, you know, it's-
sarcasm
I have
answers.
a few different ones that I play a lot. A few different characters I play a lot.
What about
It's hard
Brigitte?
for me to think of just one, but if I had to break it down,
And
to,
the
like,
purple bitch.
like Diva's my
And
favorite.
Symmetra. Diva.
My favorite support character is probably Moira,
Moira.
and I usually play support and take the most.
Should be
so
ashamed
I
of
would
yourself.
say those are like my 2 favorites. I used to be Symmetra. I used to play
Symmetra.
all the freaking time, but
Terrible.
which they did. They changed her a lot
Now
now.
she's completely different.
Yeah, she's.
right.
I tried her out. She's completely freaking different now. It's weird. It just feels weird. You know, her ultimate's changed. Everything's changed about her.
Yeah, I like Steven
And,
Universe lady.
I don't
Look
know how
just
to feel
like the
about
bitch
it
from
now.
Steven
I'm like,
Universe.
It's cool. I like it, but I don't like it. I don't know. It's weird, but
He hates when
Yeah.
she talks so much. She's
Okay,
so bored.
for me,
Here we go.
for the very limited year, I'd say I played for about a year that I played Overwatch. I found Winston was kind of my favorite kind of support / tank style character.
Oh yeah, it was
Yeah.
great with Winston.
Soldier
Some good
76
videos.
was my favorite attack style character.
And Call of Duty,
I did
man.
like Diva. May to some extent. I never really got good with her, but I actually liked her build.
Never got good with anybody.
Reinhardt, I played a little bit of at the very start, but then I stopped using him over time. So when it came to like healing support, it was always Lucio. Like I couldn't
like
really,
Lucio.
I couldn't play with
Yeah.
Mercy. I tried Mercy. I couldn't stay on the people. I think Lucio for me was always my favorite kind of.
Yeah, his
healing
Lucio
style.
used to run
fun to
away
play
from the
too.
friend,
Yeah.
from the teammates.
So there you go. That's me. But
He
I'm
was
the
a really
last
good
person
support
to ask
player.
that question. I haven't played the game in over a year, so I couldn't tell you anything about the current builds or anything. Okay.
What's your
Shout out to
favorite
Nick,
Street
who
Fighter
gave
2
me $1.
character, Dave?
He says, since you finally played Jack 3, will you also be playing the classic Hitman games? Maybe, maybe not. Again, I'll say it again. If you want to see me play these games, these are the times you have to nominate and
Pay
vote
up.
on these games when I have the event.
Pay me to
Because
tell me
that's
what
how
game
get
I
to
should
these
play.
classic games.
Pay me
Jack
to
3
suggest the game.
Historically has ended up being the game that got 2nd or 3rd place in every poll, so eventually I finally
This is
said I'm
Trump's
just gonna play
America,
it this
dude.
summer rather than making
You
people
pay
wait.
somebody
I mean,
older than you to
5 years is a
suggest
long
he
time
play
to
a
wait
game.
for a game. So
And vote on the
that's why I'm
website and hope
kidding.
you're not banned now.
Ornite cheered. He says, Phil, I heard how much you like Ghostbusters. I guess you were kidding about liking the Super Mario Brothers movie. No, I mean, Super Mario Brothers is the best movie ever made.
Sarcasm.
Everyone knows that. I mean, who wouldn't believe that?
Oh
that
my God.
what's his name? John Hoskins and John Leguizamo would be Italian brothers. Mario and Luigi Mario. And of course, it's the best performance by Dennis Hopper in his entire career.
Was Cat alive
It's,
when
I
this movie
mean,
came out?
That whole scene where he's ordering pizza with no hold the mammal. The funniest scene I've ever
You
seen
ever
in
watch
my
this
life.
movie,
Every
Kat?
time I see it, I just rocket shit out of my ass because it's so hilarious. I mean, it's a great movie. No, actually, Super Mario Brothers is such a bad movie. It's good. Like I like watching that movie because it's a terrible movie and laughing. It's kind of like the original Street Fighter movie. It's a bad movie, but when you watch it, you can laugh at how cheesy and bad it is and enjoy it for the campiness factor. And that's why I actually like those kind of cheesy video game movies from the 1990s.
Amazing.
Okay, DJ Bruno cheered and he says, you know, I can really understand Cat liking modern time shooters more than old time shooters since the only difference between them is the skin they put on it. We all remember World War I where every soldier had an automatic rifle that never shows any kind of problems. I'm surprised they didn't run around with miniguns and nuke
We're getting
launchers.
old and
Fair
old
enough,
as
you know,
far
'cause
as the date
what they say
mixed
is,
up
well,
with
they didn't
old as far as
modernize
like
the
playing
gameplay,
the
no one
first
would buy it.
Doom.
Well, then don't make a
That's
game
why this
based on
confuses
World
me
War
when
I
they talk
then,
about
right?
it.
Right.
What the fuck?
I know.
Well,
Austin
whatever, fuck
cheered
it.
50 bits.
DSP
He
cares
says,
about
Derek
realism,
has a
obviously, now.
message. Very late last night, my mom and dad were constantly fighting and shouting. Derek was really tired. He's wondering, when you were little, did your parents have fights?
Are you serious?
Yes, they did. Absolutely.
This is how special some of these people are. Derek. Now, some people might remember Derek. Derek was the dude that told Dave that he stole his parents' credit card to sub to him. And he also has some very unique playlists on his YouTube channel. Derek told another dude to send 50 bits to tell DSP too much information about his family life.
Don't make a game based in World War I.
Good
then,
God.
Right.
Message. He's very late last night. My mom and dad were constantly fighting and shouting. Derek was really tired. He's wondering, when you were little, did your parents have fights? Yes, they did. Absolutely.
Yeah, he told us about
You
that in
know,
another
I think-
video.
I
He
think-
even thought they was cheating on each other, but he
Unless
didn't
you're
care.
very
He had his
lucky-
own thing going on.
All right. There's
That's his
gonna be
exact
a
words,
time
by the
when
way.
your parents have disagreements, fight. Some people's parents break up, right? You know, my parents had a lot of times when they would
Yeah, tell us
disagree,
about your
there were
parents more,
arguments
DSP.
and
That's
had
good.
Issues with their relationship and stuff. I'm not gonna get super personal about it because that's honestly their business. It's not for me to reveal.
Hey,
personal
2,000
shit
bits from
about stuff
October.
that happened with my parents. You know, that'd be kind of messed up. But no, I don't. I was never immune to that. I definitely had situations in my lifetime where stuff was going on with my parents and I was kind of thrown in between it and everything, and it sucks. It sucks that anyone has to go through that, right?
Yeah.
Hilarious.
All right,
It's pretty funny, huh, Cat?
Just read that. CJ Euphoria. Resubscribe to the channel for the 17th month in a row. Thank you
Wow,
very much,
17
CJ
months, and you
Euphoria.
still got the same notification
let's
that you had
again check
17
something
months
out.
ago, huh?
Let's see here.
God damn. Well, no, it was different back then. Work on some new notifications,
We're
Pop
still at
Solo.
4. Oh, we went down.
Oh, no.
We went down. So I love when that happens. We gained.
Oh, yeah.
subs, but
Kiwi
overall we
forums
went
love it when it
down.
happens,
We're
too.
down to 416.
416.
Let's go ahead.
And what did they get? Gugats. That's what they
Thanks
got.
for your money.
A
couple more. It
Fuck
looks like
you.
it's actually finally slowing
Sounds good.
down. So we'll probably be adjourning soon.
Yeah.
Furious
Oh,
Kurt
wait.
just cheered. He says, "Are you guys?"
What?
Keep going. We got a couple more. It looks like it's actually finally slowing down. So we'll probably be adjourning soon.
The money's slowing down, so we're leaving soon. It's an hour and 35 minutes. Usually his second stream is 2 hours to the T. The first one was an hour and 42 minutes, so they're gonna get shorter and shorter. Like the more he used this girl to try to bait people into giving money, because that's pretty much what this is. He wouldn't have made this much money if he was by himself. No fucking way. The more he used her, the less he's gonna get every time. You could even tell based on the likes and dislikes that less people, well, based on the ratio, that less people care about this than they did the first time. So he can keep forcing out there if he want to.
Furious Kirk just cheered. He says, "Are you guys anticipating the Venom movie? The second trailer was much better than the first. The new picture today gives an awesome look at Venom. Irks me how Sony is doing a Spider-Man-less universe." Do you care about the Venom movie?
Wow.
I really don't either. Like,
Because he don't care
for
about it,
me,
he gave
I mean,
her the
do I enjoy
bullshit.
the Marvel movies? Yes,
Okay.
but I'm not like a crazy
Do you care
fanatic
about
where
it?
I have to absolutely see every fucking Marvel movie when it comes out.
Let's talk
and
about
watch
it
in the
anyway.
theater. Like, I recently watched Thor Ragnarok. I mean, it came out in November, and it was free on Netflix. So I watched it when it was free. And
Free.
Okay, it's a movie. It's a fun movie.
Netflix
It's
is
fun.
really
But I'm not
fucking
crazy for
free,
these
by the way.
movies now.
Netflix is free.
As you guys know, there's two different.
If you go to the
franchises.
website,
The
they
Sony
just let you
franchise
sign
and
up
the
for free.
Marvel Cinematic Universe, and you're right. Sony is kind of going on now and making their own spin-off.
It's
movies.
like
Like,
watching local
Spider-Man.
TV.
Spider-Man's now in the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Completely free.
Honestly,
I love
don't care about
Netflix. It's
Venom.
free.
If the
It's
movie
pretty
comes
good.
down, it's good, great. I'll watch it again, when it's free. But I'm not crazy. I'm not going nuts like a lot of people. Oh my god, the Marvel. And the thing is, when I grew up, I was a huge fan of Marvel. Maybe when I was much younger, I would have been super duper hype
Nice
for the
patch
Marvel
you have,
movies.
by the
But
way.
for now, I'm just kind of like meh, All right, Octoa just did a 2,000 cheer
Wow.
to become the cheerleader for tonight. He says, I'm going to take off. Hope you do have a good night and a good day off tomorrow. Enjoy these bits. Thank you very much, Octoa. Good to see you tonight. And thank you very much, for that very nice, generous cheer.
Tap, tap, tap,
Like I said, we are
tap,
going to
tap.
wrap up, guys. So if you guys have any final questions for us, I recommend you ask them quickly because we're probably going to be signing off in the next 15 minutes or so. The Villain X just cheers. What are your thoughts on Death Stranding?
Yeah.
Do you have any thoughts on Death Stranding right now?
That is a good point about the Marvel thing, because he said multiple times that Kat don't like Marvel movies because her ex forced her to watch them. which sounds really weird. And now I don't know what cat don't care about Marvel movies. This shocks me.
This shocks
Right
me.
now, I mean, now that we've seen more of
Take a
it,
sip.
you know what I mean?
E3, the
Oh, no.
E3 had a lot of stuff that was revealed about it, right?
Yeah, it looks,
There we
it looks
go.
unique. That's what's cool about it. Is it's like, it looks different than any other game.
Is this
really.
name? Oh, the Game Lover. That's a.
I mean, I'm sure I'll be
game.
playing it for sure whenever it comes out.
Right. Oh, by the way, if you want, you can
Boobs.
squeeze the egg because the egg won't explode like the
Oh,
Big Mac
great.
last stream.
Point out
Yeah.
that
So you can
you have a
squeeze the egg
stress
in your
ball
puppy.
for her. Oh
Last
yeah,
stream with
that's
those
gonna
fucking-
make.
It took us like 15 minutes to clean up the office. Those fucking beads went everywhere. Whatever it was, a sand or whatever.
Yeah, something.
Fake sand. That shit went everywhere. At least this is.
Hey, honey, I know you're stressed out from all of these haters and trolls in the chat. So here's a stress ball I'm gonna give you on camera that you can squeeze, honey. Squeeze the stress ball, honey. I know these trolls may stress you out, honey. That's gonna make them stop.
Silicone. It can't break.
Yeah.
Good job.
All right. Or Nights Cheered. He says, "You ever saw The Disaster Artist or the original film that was based on The Room?" I did not. Did you ever see either of those movies, The Room or The Disaster Artist? All right, so we can't really comment on that. The Game Lover has resubscribed to the channel. Well, actually, I thought the Game Lover had subscribed previously. I guess it must have lapsed. So he said he just subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Game
Wow,
Lover, for the sub.
thumbs up.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
That Nana Bunny Cheers says, Who are you pro wrestling boys? Boys are the wrestlers who don't get over
is
our
funny
kind of
sometimes.
Shout out to
love them and-
Popsy Colo's hairline.
Thank you for the 420, Lance Johnson. His hairline is very suspicious. It's kind of like it's legit kind of worse than DSP hairline. And I think Popsicle a pretty young dude. I would just shave my head bald if it's that bad, TBH. Feels bad, man. Feels bad, man. And thank you for the $1 earlier, the Blackest Eyes. And 5 Bishop MTC, dude, I just noticed the weekend preview is always about 20 minutes, and it's pre-streams, minus the shout-outs, are almost always 20 minutes. Coincidence?
This shocks me.
Anyways, X-Pac was my boy.
Nice exaggeration. I'm not a children's entertainer, by the way.
I'm not a children's entertainer.
Nana Bunny Cheers says, Who are you pro wrestling boys? Boys are the wrestlers who don't get over, are kind of geeks, but you love them anyways. X-Pac was my boy.
So he asking you what your favorite wrestler was that didn't get over. Stop being such a fucking jackass
Drew
about
Gulak.
this.
There.
And to give a
I
sarcastic
literally just said a
answer.
random
Thanks.
name from a show that's not the main.
Thanks for your money, you cup.
Okay. Timbo sliced it a 54-bit cheer. He says, "Here is the rest of my bits for the day. Take care, guys. Have a great day off tomorrow."
Thumbs up.
Thank you, Timbo, for that sentiment. Appreciate that. DJ Bruno cheered. He says, "Are these IRL streams going to become more regular, like once a month?" We'll see. You know, the thing is, we hadn't
Keep
done
doing
it
it till the
weeks.
money drop.
I didn't have anything planned for tonight, and I said to Kat, "You'll feel like doing it later this week," and she's like, "Sure, why not?" So we decided to do one. Maybe we'll have a month where we don't want to do it, right? Where we're just busy with other stuff or whatever, or maybe I'll be super busy with new releases.
Oh yeah, he's super
and
busy.
But the thing is, the summer is
Friday
slow,
night,
so more
a
than
2-hour
likely,
stream. He's gonna get so much done in
there
that.
is going to be a time when we do it kind of semi-consistently. It would be the summer. I'll tell you, probably when we get to the hardcore gaming season.
Hardcore gaming season.
Maybe it'll be a tougher, we'll see. But for now, every few weeks.
She's gonna
maybe
get put in
we
the
feel
barn
like
for
we'll
that.
do one, okay.
Hopefully it don't get too cold out there.
The Villain X cheered. He says, "Are you watching The Glow? It's interesting." No, I've heard about it. It's a show on Netflix that simulates kind of female wrestling, a female wrestling league, and I have not seen it yet. Apparently they have a new season that just came out. I haven't seen it yet, but maybe eventually I'll watch it. Being down
I guess we want to ask if Kat watched it. She don't want. She hates wrestling, dude. It's exaggerated.
Nah, I don't care about wrestling.
Yeah, you don't really care about wrestling. Emperor Swaggins cheers. I'm not sure if you mentioned it, but Kat, will you be getting Fallout 76? That would be a co-op game for you guys to play.
I'm not gonna play it.
No.
No.
Whoops.
You addressed this last time, remember?
Yeah.
Someone asked the same question. You said you weren't a huge fan of Fallout. You played Fallout 4, but you weren't in love with it.
Yeah.
And the fact that this game is now co-op and it's online only versus being a single-player
Yeah,
experience.
it's basically Fallout 4, but online.
Yeah,
like, it's the same thing.
It's Fallout 4 Destiny Edition. Is
Yeah.
what it
Yes,
is.
Destiny.
It
Every
really
game that's
feels like
co-op
that
is
kind of game,
Destiny.
right?
Yeah.
Right.
Of course.
All right.
Mario
Bevel Kara
Kart
did
Double
25
Dash, my
cheered.
favorite
He
version
said,
of
"If you were a
Destiny.
pro wrestler, what would your finisher be?" Oh my god, I don't know.
Co-op
You
equals
expect me to think
Destiny,
of something
dude.
Funny on the fly here.
Quick buck. Gotta cash in.
I don't know. I would fart in the guy's face or something.
Amazing.
A big anal blast.
Anal
right in his
blast.
mouth or something. Who knows?
Anal
I'm
blast.
not a children's
Emperor Swag is
entertainer.
the cheers for each of us and said bye Cat and bye Phil. Thank you very much, Emperor Swag.
Bye.
Okay.
Anal
So I guess
blast.
that's gonna be it, guys.
Wow,
thank
we
you everyone for
we
your
running
support
out of here,
tonight.
huh? Oh no,
You know, very nice.
we got 4
support
minutes
you
left.
guys have lent us. Thanks to everyone. Oh, and awesome cheers to Todd Howard slept with his mom. Wow, isn't that?
Wow.
Todd Howard.
That's nice. That's something to be proud of, I'm sure. Yeah.
So, that Anana Bunny, cheers. Have you done tanning? You look bronzy. Bronzing.
Yeah,
Both
she looks
of
super
us
tan.
are
She just
adamant
go
tanners.
outside.
What we do is we bronze
Squeeze
each
the
other
boobs
every
together, by the
night.
way.
We turn
Squeeze
on
them
our heat
together.
lamp, and we
Keep
cook
squeezing
under-
them.
No, neither of us do tanning or anything.
We're gonna leave them like that, huh?
Sometimes, right?
There we
yeah,
go.
lotion or whatever. I think what it is the camera here. You know, I mean, look, take a look at your face. Yeah, see, even my face kind of looks.
No, you pale as fuck.
Yeah,
You go
it's-
outside
yeah,
once a
the
week.
camera,
She go outside every
that's what
day.
it is.
That's why
It's
she
not
look different.
bronzing or anything like that. Furious Kirk cheered. He says, "Have you seen the M Night Shyamalan movies? Unbreakable and Split. There's surprises with those
You know
movies I
what?
won't mention unless
I'm
you've seen
mad.
them."
Not even one person did 50 bits for this and asked about these fucking eyebrows. It's so obvious. Come on. Not one person. He wouldn't have read it. But still.
Obviously.
Look at that shit.
If you have, you're probably anticipating the upcoming movie Glass with a very talented cast. Yes, I have seen both of them, and I like both of them. I like both of the movies. Did you do?
Split was it was good, but it was creepy.
Yeah.
It was so creepy.
Creepy movie.
Yeah.
Did you ever see the other movie, Unbreakable?
I don't think I've seen that one.
Because there's going to be a third one. It's a trilogy of movies.
Oh.
Because the thing was, M. Night Shyamalan, one of his earlier movies was Unbreakable, and it had Samuel L. Jackson and Bruce Willis.
What decade was this?
And then this movie Split, no one knew that it tied in with that other movie until it actually came out in theaters.
I heard about that, though.
Yeah, so people were shocked that Bruce Willis had a cameo in it. They're like, what? Like, what? And now he is. He's making a third part. They're actually tying all the movies together in a third movie. So I like them, and I would look forward to the next one. Okay. That Anana Bunny says you can tan in her luminous personality. There you go.
Oh yeah, Kat has an amazing personality. We can tell from these videos too.
And
Well, it's an hour and a half, and she
cheers.
talked
Have
for
a
10
good night,
minutes
Philly
total.
Cat.
With the doggy face.
With that's the Franker Z emote here on Twitch, the doggy face.
He combs his
and the
pants
beetle.
over this fucking stupid emo for some
All right,
reason.
guys. So
I don't know
thanks
why.
so much, everyone, for being supportive tonight. Your cheers, your subs, your tips. Obviously, Octoa had the biggest cheer, 2,000 bits.
Wow.
And also, Albus Dumbbell Door,
Amazing.
with that $30 tip. Thank you. And of course,
Thank you.
everyone. I mean, there were many people who cheered something tip tonight. We do appreciate it. Thank you very much. And if and when we'll be doing another one? Well, let's see. Again, let's play it by ear. This
Play
is
it
not
by
something
ear.
that we want to do every
We gotta
week.
check the
We
views
do
and
it
the
every
likes and
week.
dislikes
It would end
later
up being
too, huh?
boring, right?
Yeah.
Maybe every 3 weeks, every month. Throw it in.
Wait,
as a
did he
variety.
imply that these might get boring?
No. Let's see. Again, let's play it by ear. This is not something that we want to do every week. We think if we do it every week, it would end up being boring.
Oh yeah, it's not boring already. All right.
Right.
Well, there you go.
Maybe every 3 weeks, every month. Throw it
Yeah, I
in as
watched
a
this
variety
hot
kind of
weekend
deal. I think it's a
preview.
good
It's 20
thing to do
minutes
at the end of
long.
the week, as the end of the
Then I'll be
before a
done
day
here 'cause I
off.
need
It's
to
kind
eat
of a nice
something.
thing to do.
Yeah. I don't want people. They don't want to see me. You know what I mean?
Well, they do. That's the thing. They do because you're not on my streams. You're not in my content. So
She's
they
not
like
even
to
on
get
the
every once in a
internet.
while. They'll ask me, "Oh, what did you guys have for dinner?" And I'll say, "Oh, Kat made a really good dinner of this tonight." And then they get, "Oh, well, can we see her make it? Can she come on stream and talk about it?" And,
Yes.
so you
Who
get
the
that every
fucking
once in a
asked
while.
that?
So maybe
I've
we'll
never
see
seen someone
in the
ask
future, again,
Kat
how
to come
often we
on
do
stream
this.
and
Maybe,
talk about
probably-
food she
what is it
made.
today? The 13th. So
Yeah.
probably next time, maybe sometime in
What
August.
kind of
right?
shenanigans we
Yeah.
got going
How people
on
feel
here?
If you want to do another one of these, all right.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
Get
Thank you
back
very
to the
much.
kitchen,
For those who are
woman.
on stream, thanks very
Come
much
on
for your
stream to
support.
talk
Those who
about
watch
some
this
food
on
you
demand on
made.
YouTube, also, thank you for watching.
That's pretty.
Appreciate that.
That's sad.
And we'll see you next time whenever we get to it. All right. So have a good night, everyone. Thanks for your support, and I will see you on Sunday when I continue on with my streaming. As I said, Sunday I'm going to be jumping into the conclusion of Jack 3, so I hope you guys will be here for that. All right. Have a good day off, everyone. Have a good Saturday, and we'll see you all on Sunday. All right. Peace out, everybody. Good
Peace
night.
out.
Good night.
That's the same little lean back. I'm ready to get the fuck out of this room she did the last time. I like the aqua look on her face too. Poor Cat. The little glance like, is this
Everybody,
shit done
good
yet?
night. Good night.
Did you hit stop record? Is it still recording? Is it still on? Camera's been out the whole time, huh? Poor Cat.
Help!
Feels bad, man. God damn. Have this music loud. Let's start.
No, it's not me. It's not fraudulent.
Whoa.
All right, what is going on, ladies
Oh, he
and
shaved.
gentlemen? Phil here, and welcome to the weekend
He couldn't shave for the stream he did with Cat, and then he... Okay.
in preview. Tonight is Sunday,
I suppose.
July
Once a week
15th,
shave, dude.
2018.
Just
We
like
are
the once a week
exactly
shower.
halfway through July, which is great. It's great that we're making good progress through July, and so far, July has been a great month. I mean, for stuff that I'm doing on my streams, for you guys, you know, supporting me, it's been overwhelming. I'll be honest with you guys. Usually the summer months...
It's not patchy,
and
by
have
the
been
way. That's
pretty
White
slow.
House,
I
you
mean,
see.
And to be completely honest with you guys, when you look at YouTube, it is. Like, the stuff I'm doing right now, the downtime stuff that I've been doing, like, for example, you know, Jack 3, Red Faction Guerrilla Remastered, Persona 5 coming back this week, right? This stuff is not stuff that's getting massive views or attention on YouTube, and I expected that. But the streams have been going great. Like, the streams that I've been doing typically are getting really good viewership. People are excited. People
I thought
are
you don't
coming
check
out
views
and
for
cheering,
streams.
subbing,
I thought they
tipping
don't
during
count and you
the
don't
streams.
care
And
about
really,
them.
I've been feeling
Whoops.
great because this month, if you can believe it, the month of July so far, only 2 weeks into the month, 2 weeks left to go, is on pace to be the best streaming month I've ever done, to the point where, like, if I can keep the pace that I'm going right now this month for the next 2 weeks, that I may actually have a month where I make so much on Twitch just for the streaming that I don't have to worry about what I make on YouTube anymore.
You see how scared he is to talk about that he might be making a lot of money? Ooh. He better hope this don't come back and bite him in the ass eventually, because he don't like when people bring up him doing good.
Is on pace to be the best streaming month I've ever done, to the point where, like, if I can keep the pace that I'm going right now this month for the next 2 weeks to go.
Oh, no, he mean this month for the next 2 weeks.
Is on pace to be the best streaming month I've ever done, to the point where, like, if I can keep the pace that I'm going right now this month for the next 2 weeks, that I may actually have a month where I make so much on Twitch just for the streaming that I don't have to worry about what I make on YouTube
Well, let's see
anymore,
if
at
that
least
happens.
for this month.
For this month.
Literally, I can make nothing on YouTube this
Oh,
month. and it'll
yeah.
be okay.
Literally,
I don't
he
have to
can
go to
make
Twitch just to pay
nothing.
my bills. If we can keep it on the pace it's been going. This month I've seen the biggest cheer I've ever received on Twitch. All right, I got that this month, plus a bunch of other people who were competing for that title. You know, every week there's been people coming out giving really generous contributions, and I appreciate that. So thank you for all of you who have been a part of that. I'm having a ton of fun. And,
Ton
you
of
know,
fun.
These last few weeks, games like Half-Life 2, Sims Hit and Run, Jack 3, these throwback playthroughs, celebrating my 10 years as a content creator, some of which I've never played these before, some of these I'm replaying, you know, pretty awesome. And I've really had a lot of fun, all right? That being said, we're halfway through the month. Guess what? There's still no major new releases. I take that back. There has been one. We're going to talk about that in a moment because I can't get to it yet. But
love
in
playing
general,
games,
I still got
by the
a
way.
lot going on. I just finished my Jack 3 playthrough today, so that one's done. I'm about to finish my Red Faction Guerrilla Remastered playthrough tomorrow night, so that's almost done. The main game that I'm still playing is Persona 5. I still probably have 10 to 20 hours left in that game, from people are telling me there's at least like 3-4 hours of story elaboration before we even get out of the dungeon I'm in. Then we've got months to pass before the final big story dungeon and the conclusion of the game. So apparently I still have quite a ways
Look
to
how
go
much
to
you like
finish up
Persona 5. You can't wait to beat it.
But outside of that, you know, outside of stuff that I've been doing kind of like downtime balancing, like Street Fighter or H1Z1 and stuff like that, I don't have a heck of a lot else going on. So you may be wondering, gee, I wonder this week what Phil's going to be up to and what new stuff he'll be doing, and I have an answer for you here in This Week in Preview, okay? What I'd like to do is to show all of you what just arrived only a couple hours ago at my house.
What?
Games that I am planning on doing playthroughs this summer.
Exciting.
That was some bad glare right there, but now you can actually clearly see.
So, a GameCube game that one of his, well, not top guys, one of his mid-range, them nails, one of his mid-range people been begging him to play. Since way back when he played Mario Sunshine, a dude was paying him money and voting and shit and everything to get him to play this. He's going to just basically play it for free now. So there you go. And Silent Hill 2, the version that people always hate on. Delicious.
See what they are. As you can see, we got the Silent Hill HD collection, as well as Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem for the GameCube.
Second time
allow me
playing
to
Silent Hill
explain
2, by the way.
So there's no confusion. All right. I'm not
Didn't
planning on
play
playing
1
this
again.
This whole collection right now. I'm
Didn't
just
play
not.
3 again.
What
Let's
I wanna
play
do
2 again.
Is I want to
bad
replay
version.
what arguably people say is the best survival horror play
And
I've ever done.
the game on the right is Eternal Darkness, a GameCube game.
Silent Hill 2. I played this 6 years ago. It was March of 2012 when this collection first came out, and I played Silent Hill 2 almost as if it were a new release, even though it was the first time I ever played it.
Doesn't Konami cuck people out of ad revenue now?
This HD collection has issues.
So we're gonna complain about that.
There's bugs, there's glitches and things. The good news is Silent Hill 2 doesn't have that many, and as you can see, I bought the PlayStation 3 version this time. 6 years ago, I played the Xbox 360 version, but they have patched this version multiple times
to
try
now,
to make
I'm
it
sure.
much better and fix the issues that
Well, there
were
you
in
go.
the game. Now,
Great
I'm thinking
playthrough
back, and
confirmed.
quite frankly, guys, thinking back to when I played this game, I don't actually remember having many or any issues playing Silent Hill 2.
Take a sip.
If anything, it was Silent Hill 3 that had more issues. So I'm not really concerned. The reason I got this collection right now is to play Silent Hill 2 again a second run, okay? So Silent Hill 2 is on the agenda. In fact, it's starting this week.
Oh my God, I can't wait.
Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem is a survival horror game that people have been asking me to play for years, but I never had the means to do so because until 2018, I could never capture from GameCube.
Oh wow, he can't
And this
monetize
game has
Eternal
never been
Darkness
available
either.
as a digital release
Ouch.
ever on any console. Not on the Wii, Wii U,
They're gonna
or
complain
Switch
about that.
Can you play this game digitally? So
Wait, now
finally,
just remember, keep this in mind. We got 1,000 people here. Keep this pre-stream, keep this weekend preview in mind. He said if he keep making as much as he making on Twitch for the rest of this month, he can literally not make any money on YouTube, and he won't have to worry about it. So if you see him complaining about Silent Hill 2 getting ad revenue taken from him, or about Eternal Darkness getting ad revenue taken from him, just bring his own words up. Phil, you said you were doing good enough on Twitch this month that you wouldn't even have to worry about YouTube. And see how fast he call you wrong.
This cult
try to
classic
change the
survival
subject.
horror hit, I'm able to play it. Because earlier this year, I found my old Wii, I dusted it off, I bought an HDMI adapter that works with it, and I did a full playthrough of Super Mario Sunshine.
You're
with
wrong.
No problem, so it seems like I will be able to play.
We got a
Eternal
troll in the
Darkness
chat,
Sanity's
he's fucking
Requiem with
wrong.
No issues on this
I
console.
don't know what he's talking
okay?
about.
So that's great. However, some pitfalls to this. This game was published by Nintendo,
Whoops.
which means if I
So
put
you
this
already
on
know
YouTube,
for this one then.
guess what? All of the videos for this game will be claimed
So we're
by
gonna get
Nintendo.
leaderboards,
No
too.
lie, the entire
Yep.
playthrough. And this is actually the
I'm already calling it here. He might say it in this video. We're going to get leaderboards for Silent Hill 2 because you already played the game before. And we're going to get leaderboards for this GameCube game because, quote, it's an old game. That's the same thing he did for Half-Life. He's going to have this fucking stupid leaderboards up top with the top chair and shit.
only game made by Nintendo,
So that's
or
gonna
I
be
should say
exciting.
produced by Nintendo, that was mature rated ever in the history of Nintendo making, producing games. This is the only one ever that's mature rated. So it's a pretty unique game in that regard. I've actually heard it's quite good, but it basically got overshadowed by games like Resident Evil 4 and the like. But there's a cult. It's a cult classic. There's a group of hardcore fans who really love this game and are actually
It's
very
a group of
excited to
people
see
that
me
like
play
every
it.
game.
I don't know much about it at all. This is one that went woo right over my head. I never really heard about it until people this year started asking me to play it. Okay, so survival
People
horror
asked him to
this
play it
summer.
last year,
Yeah,
but
I
okay.
know it's dead right now. And by the way, guys, in 2018, you may not be aware of this. There are zero survival horror games coming out this year. Nothing. I mean, maybe there's an indie game or two I haven't heard of. But
Indie
there's
games
like
don't count.
No new survival horror games.
I need $60
from major
games to come
companies
out.
coming out this year. I don't know what happened because last year we had great games like Resident Evil 7, Outlast 2, the Evil Within 2, just among all of the ones
I
that
hate
came
Outlast
out.
2.
Those are the high profile ones. This year, nothing. And we're halfway through the year, nothing. And it's like, damn, this sucks. Survival horror, I love it. It's one of my favorite genres. Can't go a whole fucking year without it, right? So, yes, I'm bringing survival horror, and I'm about to explain in this video how you can expect to see those playthroughs progress. All right, so let's get to the schedule then. All right, today was Sunday. I finished up Jak 3. So Jak 3, my playthrough is complete. After 6 years of waiting, the playthrough is done finally.
Jak 3, after 6 years of waiting. People been asking for Jak 3 for years. People been wanting to see Jak 3 for years. People been waiting for me to play Jak 3 for years. The Surge, it doesn't matter how many people ask for it. I'm not going to play it. Like I said, Surge playthrough 2021. I can't wait.
People can
It's gonna
watch
be very
all 3
exciting.
playthroughs. I'm sure the Arid Lord is incredibly happy that I finally finished up the trilogy.
Shout out to Arid Lord.
Monday, I'm going to be playing more Persona 5, and if you missed out on Friday's stream of Persona 5, you missed a ton. I mean, this is probably,
missed him
I'm not
looking up
exaggerating,
guides on his phone?
the most productive stream of an RPG.
Yeah, you
I've
missed
ever
him
had.
looking up guides on his
I
phone.
maxed out social links that allowed me to get incredibly overpowered abilities, like the ability to just fuse any persona, no matter what level it is, just fuse the fuck out of it. Yeah, it costs a lot of money, but I was able to fuse personas that were like 10, 20 levels above me. It was insanely overpowered and ridiculous, okay? The ability to
You
switch
missed out on this
characters
stuff
on the
uploaded to
fly
YouTube.
during
It
any
wasn't
fight.
fraudulent.
So if a character's low on HP, just switch
I
to a
drink
character
to
that
your
has high
streams.
HP. and it doesn't have to be waiting for the main character's turn to do that. Anyone can just switch out at any time. That's going to be ridiculous during boss fights and stuff coming forward.
Take a sip. Delicious. And thank you for the 100 bits earlier. Drive-by Sin. And for just now, Drive-by Sin. I'm pretending the X don't exist. I drink to your streams. I wish I could fucking drink right now.
Plus, big story advancement. Got to the end of the dungeon.
Feels
Next
bad,
time
man.
I play tomorrow, I'm going to be definitely finishing off that dungeon. Plus, I maxed out all of my stats.
Oh my
Everything.
God,
Guts,
maxed out the stats.
Kindness, proficiency, knowledge.
That's going to make the boss fights look
and
even more entertaining.
charm, all maxed. So
Oh no,
I'm
that's
like
for the Persona shit, isn't it?
super duper, supercharged. It was such a great stream,
Supercharged.
so productive. And I'm looking forward to tomorrow because tomorrow I'm going to come to the end of the
I think
dungeon.
you got
I'm going to give the
quote-unquote overpowered
the card,
personas now,
right?
too. I think.
The Phantom Thieves are going to put out the card to announce that they're going to invade Sai's palace.
Hey, you spoiling the game.
And then we're going to have the big boss fight. Apparently, from what I understand, at the end of this palace,
Come
there's
on.
tons of story development. So mostly after we finish the palace, there's going to be story development tomorrow. But
Nice.
I'm really looking
So
forward
him
to this.
falling
People say
asleep
this
and
is the best
checking
part of the
chairs for
game
2
now. We're getting
hours.
into the big meat of the game. Where things are going to really
Big
spin
meat.
into a big kind of surprising tizzy near the end, and then it gets really good. So I'm very excited for tomorrow's stream. I hope you guys will join me if you can. Tomorrow night, Monday night, I'm finishing up Red Faction Guerrilla Remastered.
Exciting.
This has been a game that, yes, 9
That
years
game
ago
got
I
a
played
wage,
it, honestly,
got
did
a
not
wage
age
quit. I
very
thought it was
well.
over with.
But if you actually look this
He's
time
gonna
around,
force
I
himself
did
to beat it.
incredibly better playing it than I did back in 2009. More than likely because I've now
He really bragging about doing better at playing Red Faction than he did 9 years ago. Just let that fucking sink in. I don't even think anybody made it as I don't play because the footage is so bad. And thank you for the 50 bits. That douche kid. Why does his eyes bug out? I don't know why he do that. His just in this frame right here, his eyes bug out. He look at the calendar. He look at the ceiling. He look at the other wall. He look at the TV. He look at the chat when he doing pre-recorded videos that ain't even on Twitch. He look everywhere. But then when Cat
9
talk, he
years
stare
of
at the
constant
screen and
looking
nod
at
his
my
head.
belt. I'm much better in general at games than I was back then. That was the beginning.
I'm
of my
better at
YouTube
games
career.
now.
I sucked at everything I played. Now I'm much better. So I actually turboed through this playthrough, and I got one more 2-hour session to finish it up Monday night, and that should be the end of that. Okay, Tuesday, the premiere
Exciting.
of Silent Hill
Can't
2
wait.
HD from this collection. I will
I'm
begin playing
predicting
Silent Hill 2
400
again this
something
coming
views for
Tuesday.
first stream like
Some
usual.
people questioned and said, "Will I play it on the hard difficulty?"
Maybe a
I'll be
mid
honest
5.
with you guys. I'm on the fence
Excuses.
about it. When I first played this game 6 years ago, it was the first time I ever played it.
He just told us that he got better at games over the last 9 years, and because he playing the game the second time, he did better at it. He immediately follows up to tell us about Silent Hill 2, and try to make an excuse to why he won't play on a high difficulty, even though it's his second time playing it.
It's funny because
Nice.
I went back and
Nice.
I watched a few of the videos because I was trying to figure out, gee, what console did I play this on? Did I play it on Xbox 360 or did I play it on PS3? Because I originally couldn't remember. And this time around, I wanted to get it down the opposite console so I could unlock the different trophies or achievements.
Trophy,
depending
by the
on
way.
which it was. I watched I didn't watch them. I skimmed through like the first 5 videos. I don't remember any of it. I'm not even kidding. Like I'm looking, I'm like, all I remember about this game is one boss that is like creeping
Any
the fuck
moment,
out permanently.
I
I'll
can
never
pick up
forget
a
that boss.
controller.
Outside that, I don't really
I
remember
can
this
play
game.
any game at
So,
professional level.
To me, it's like people are saying if you put it on hard, the puzzles changing it even tougher.
You can just look at the chat for the puzzles.
Honestly, I mean,
You're gonna do it anyway.
Like, you already played the game. You love the game. Now you
I
want to
think
go
he
back
looked
and
at the
challenge
chat for the
yourself.
puzzles the first time he
I don't
played
think
this
it's going to be
game.
like that. I think it's going to be a playthrough. It's going to be tough for
No,
me.
I think
the second time
no,
around.
I don't
so
think
even
this one was
really
direct
remember much
capture.
about the game. Okay. So I'm on the fence.
I think Silent Hill
honestly, if people
4,
really
he
are
looked at the
committing and
chat
saying,
for
yes,
stuff.
we think it'll add.
It doesn't even matter if the
playthrough
puzzle's harder.
And it'll make it better. Then I'll play it on hard. But if most people are just going to say, just going to make it more frustrating for Phil, and he's probably going to end up asking everyone how to play the game because he's not going to be able to figure it out, then there's probably no reason to put it on hard. So I'll think about it. I'm looking for your feedback. What do you guys think? Should I just play through it a second time and have fun with it? Or
I thought
should
you got
put it
better
on
at
hard
games.
difficulty
For
and
some reason, he
suffer
looked like he just
and
finished
get
crying in his
confused?
video.
Okay, let me know. All right.
He looked
So that's
kind of
starting on Tuesday.
Sweaty.
And Tuesday night, I'm going to
and
try
his
to do
eyes
some Street
look-
Fighter.
his eyes look
I
funny.
want to do Super Turbo, but I'm afraid that at this point, the game now has been out for like a month and a half, and there's not very many people playing this collection, the Street Fighter 30th Anniversary Collection.
Play with
anymore,
Low Tier God.
And that I won't be able to find people. I guess we'll find out Tuesday night. I'll give it a shot.
Play with Low Tier God and
honest college
Popsicle
try,
and
as they
Keke.
say, and we'll see if I can freaking get matches. If not, maybe I'll play Third Strike. If not, Alpha 3. I just want to play some Street Fighter. I'm craving Street Fighter, so that's going to be Tuesday night. All right. Now, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, I will be doing double streams. I just want to assure everyone, yes, all 5 weekdays this week, I'm doing double stream days, 2 streams a day.
Wow, hard
What will
worker.
the streams be? That I'm not so sure. If I'm really digging for some...
So we 11 minutes into a video that's telling us about the upcoming week, and he doesn't know what he's gonna do for every single day of the upcoming week. That's something.
And people are still showing up for the Persona 5 streams. Maybe I'll just balance the week between Persona 5 and Silent Hill, and then at night we'll do stuff like H1Z1.
Time and
maybe I'll
revenue.
bring back PUBG for a random stream. You know what I mean? Like, there's things I could do like nighttime streams. But if people are finally getting bored, oh man, you know, Persona 5 every other day now, we're getting bored of that or whatever, then maybe I'll do something different. I'm going to be honest with you guys. The next playthrough I really think I'm going to do is Grand Theft Auto Vice City HD, the HD version, much like how I played San
I wish I had a
Andreas
fucking
HD
boo
earlier this
sound
year.
effect.
I'm going to do
Now, watch DSP. As a matter of fact, I think what I'm going to do after this is play his raw playthrough on YouTube. But when I'm done here, I'm going to end this stream so it can fucking get processed through YouTube because I don't want to upload it. But watch him play, I'm not going to do it right now because that's too much. It's going to just waste time. And it might get fucking claimed for ads if I do that too. Watch him play any Grand Theft Auto game besides when he played San Andreas the second time. When he drive around, all he do is sing the songs or shit on the songs or complain about the mission. So him playing Vice City without the Vice City music is going to be horrible. He going to need his chat to send him constant 20, 25 bits over and over and over and over and over. Because if they don't, he ain't going to have anything to talk about. Yikes. He still ain't talking about Octopath Traveler yet either.
the same thing with Vice City, but just to let everyone know, I already
I might
explained
play
this
it. Well,
a
I
million
need to
times on
fucking play
stream.
that game
It will be without
soon,
music.
'cause I bought
I'm
it.
sorry, it has to be. I said this up front with
I
Grand
bought
Theft Auto
Mario
San
Tennis and
Andreas,
barely
a lot
played
of
that.
people were upset there was no music in the playthrough, but then it's funny thing happened.
Here we go, funny.
Some people swore the playthrough for San Andreas was going to be terrible and that I should not do it if I'm not going to play it with music, right? Oh, music is synonymous with the Grand
He
Theft
really about to tell us that his own videos are good.
Auto series.
Oh, wait. I love this part. Lil Goblin in the chat said, I'm live. They posted a shit ton too. Let's guess if Lil Goblin playing Overwatch. Hey, look, Lil Goblin is a dude playing Overwatch. Of fucking course is a dude playing fucking Overwatch. Who would have fucking guessed? All of these Overwatch faggots come here to promote their fucking stream. Every time it's always Overwatch. If they was playing something else, I wouldn't shit on it. It's literally always Overwatch. Jesus fucking Christ. Every time. I'm playing Overwatch. No, they don't even say that. I'm live. Not Overwatch.
What?
Whoops. Fortnite. I'm so bad. I'm so sad. I called Fortnite Overwatch last time when I was mad about it too. I don't know why.
After about one session,
call,
of me playing
Fortnite
San Andreas,
Overwatch
people
now.
realized something. They said, "Oh shit, wait a minute, this isn't 2012 anymore."
I don't
Phil's
know
not
why.
just sitting in front of his television by himself, you know.
That
playing the
happened
game
last time. I was like,
isolated
oh, it's
and
fucking
talking to himself.
Overwatch,
you
and
know,
it was
back then, the
Fortnite.
music was a big part of the game.
Every
because since
time.
he was by himself, he would rage at the game. He would comment on the music and all that
Oh,
stuff.
maybe I
and
secretly hate
it filled the dead air.
Overwatch a lot now.
Now, when I did my playthrough earlier this year of San Andreas, people were
Maybe.
like, "This playthrough is fucking
And I ain't
good."
even been drinking today.
Not because
Last time I was
there's
drinking, at
music,
least.
but because Phil is interacting with the stream chat. I was constantly during that playthrough talking with people in stream chat, going back and forth, shooting the shit, having fun.
So because he was talking to the chat, the videos on YouTube are better.
Right, discussing
Well, there
various
you go.
topics, cheers, subs, and tips, reacting to them and everything. That playthrough ended up being great because of the interactivity that filled the dead time when there was no music playing on the radio. Okay,
I like you gotta sell this to us.
I actually feel the same thing about Vice City. That if I were to play Vice City again, that this time it would be good because again we'll have an interactive style stream that'll fill the dead air.
You actually gotta sell
and
this to
listen,
us.
I understand
That's
and I completely
unbelievable.
agree with you guys that music is a
The rocking
quintessential
back
part
and
of Grand
forth,
Theft Auto,
by
and
the
in
way,
particular
is
Vice
out of
City.
this
That
fucking
80s music
galaxy.
is part of it. Sadly, I can't do it. My original Vice City playthrough on
Sheesh.
YouTube is still there if you ever want to watch it on DSP Gaming. It's been destroyed. Half the videos are content ID matched, if not more. Most of those that got content ID matched had some negative thing happen. Either the music had to be removed, which means the video sounds like a fucking tin can inside of a closet, or the video was outright just muted. You can't even hear audio. Or
That's
in some
not
cases
true.
the music was the videos were blocked. You can't even fucking watch them.
He's maybe less than 5 blocked / completely muted videos in all of his Grand Theft Auto playthroughs. And the audio being fucked up, that's something he do on his end. But whatever, he pretended is YouTube fault. Amazing Hal, by the way. That's his mama fault. Nothing
Like,
he
it's
can do about
impossible
it.
to watch Grand Theft Auto Vice City from start to finish right now on YouTube, my old playthrough, because it's all been destroyed and ruined by YouTube's content ID match system.
Thanks,
So
YouTube.
I have to, and even some people say, well, just play it for Twitch and don't put it on YouTube.
Can't do it.
Twitch now has the same thing. Where just recently people got content or copyright strikes against their
All right, this happened. I knew he was going to use this to try to make his point. This happened, and it was one song and it was some kind of weird accidental thing, all of those people got their channels back. Twitch do mute your stream archive for playing music. I don't know if it happened when you play Vice City. I guess go look up a Vice City stream and see if they shit got muted. But it definitely do happen with the muting thing. But I mean, he just fucking beg more. I don't know. Put your leaderboards up and beg more. I'm not gonna upload this to YouTube. Make a video on your channel. I'm not gonna upload it to YouTube. If you want to watch it live on DSP Gaming. If they can watch it live, they can watch it live. If they can't, they can't. Sometimes it's how it is. If they fucking complain about it, well, there you go. People always complain.
Their channels and their channels got
nothing,
suspended.
nothing you can do.
Had games as
It's
well
thousands
as
of people that stream every day and don't archive their streams.
And all the music in Grand Theft Auto is licensed.
If you're not around to watch it, then you're not around to watch it. That's just the way life works.
Upload it just to Twitch and leave an archive on Twitch. That could be taken down too. And now you're putting my Twitch channel at risk. So I can't do it, guys. I'm sorry.
At risk, whatever. And what else? Somebody said. Oh, the royalty-free music. Yeah, he can't do that either. He made an excuse for that already.
Too much of a risk. I'm going to play Vice City again, but it's going to be with no music.
It's going to take too long for him to
when
find
exactly
royalty-free
will I be
music.
starting Vice City again? Maybe this week. If, I'm playing Silent Hill, I'm playing Persona 5, I'm balancing that with Street Fighter and Battle Royale stuff, and people
Channel
get
at risk,
bored,
dude. They're going to
I might
delete it.
consider, okay,
for playing
for the hell of it,
Vice City.
let's just start mixing in Vice City, and now we have 3 games that we could juggle between that are all completely different styles of games, and that'll definitely give us a lot to do this month, okay? We'll see. If people are digging Persona 5 and Silent Hill 2 and don't want to have to wait to see those games more, then maybe I'll just play those.
I thought Twitch loved his streams. How is he going to get his channel taken down?
The elephant in the room again, I talked about this last week, I'll talk about it again, is Octopath Traveler. You may say, Octopath Traveler came out this Friday, you're not playing it, what's going on? I can't play 2 JRPGs at once, it's just not going to work. I know it's not going to fucking work.
I love doing
so
this.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish Persona 5, and once I finish it, then I'm going to begin Octopath Traveler. So it's going to be
he called it suicide to play 2 JRPGs.
I am going to play it as an ongoing RPG that I'm
because his views are going to be too low and he won't get enough money. Take a sip, finish it off. Delicious.
Now the final question you may have, well, Phil, wait a minute. You just showed us Eternal Darkness, Sanity's Requiem. What's up with that? Well, again, much like with the JRPGs, there's no way I can play 2 survival horror games.
No way he can do it.
So once
it's going to kill his channel.
Silent Hill 2, which probably will take 3
Look how much fun he have playing games.
Then
can't wait to finish it. He ain't even beat this game yet. He ain't even started. Can't wait to beat it.
Other games like Vice City, right? And other stuff that people will want to watch. This game not getting any ad revenue on YouTube because Nintendo published it and will claim all the videos shouldn't negatively affect me too badly on YouTube. And the other good news is if you guys support me playing these kind of games this month on stream the way you have been already the first 2 weeks of July, it won't even matter if I make any money on YouTube because you'll be giving me enough to cover my bills and I'm good,
Holy shit.
I've been loving the growth, loving the positivity, the support, everything going on stream has been
he loving the growth even though his subs always go down. His subs are down now and he get the same amount of views now that he got a year ago. Loving the growth. He legit just checked the revenue tab on Twitch and he's like, oh shit, it's got a green arrow pointing up next to it. I'm fucking growing. That's the growth he see. He see revenue as growth.
Recently, and if we can keep
his
up
bank
that
account
momentum, things
growing,
are going to go great for the future. I really
sounds
feel
good to me.
I feel like this year I'll have no financial issues. By the end of this year, my taxes will
I can't wait for him to complain about money at the end of the year.
Everything going positive and great. So
some fucking random disaster going to happen and he's going to have to beg at the end of the year again.
Now, that's basically the rough week. I don't know exactly later on, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I got hair in my mouth. Ugh. I don't exactly know each day what exactly I'm going to be doing, but it'll be the games that I've mentioned in this week in preview, okay? And later in the week, I'll give you an update on exactly what will be what day once we see how things are going with the current playthroughs. The only other thing I want to mention,
money.
If you were a June patron, expect some stuff from me after I finish recording this video, which is going to be a couple minutes here. Tonight, I'm recording private patron Q&A videos for people who pledged in June. I'm going to be taking all your
let your mom know if you want a t-shirt, Blaine.
You sent me to forward that to my webmaster to get you guys upgraded on the forums so you can start nominating the games for the Rageathon event that's going to take place in August, okay? So patrons, keep your eyes and ears peeled. In the next 1 to 2 days, you'll be hearing from me on Patreon.com regarding your perks, and it should be good stuff. All right, guys? All right, that is it for the weekend preview. Thank you guys very much for watching. I'm looking forward to this week. I mean, what a balance, right? Let's just think about this one last time. Persona 5, Red Faction Guerrilla Remaster concluding, some Street Fighter and Battle Royale, the premiere of Silent Hill 2, and if things, you know, depending on how things go, maybe some Grand Theft Auto Vice City. That's a lot of good variety stuff for this week, right? And I'm excited. And, you know, as we're moving on, we're going to get other games like Eternal Darkness.
So good variety is Persona 5. Okay, sure. A game he played years ago already. Another game he played years ago already. And a GameCube game that's like 15 years old or some shit. All right.
We're going to get Octopath Traveler. Lots of fun
Sounds
stuff
good
going
to
on
me.
this summer. Good summer. So
Good
far.
summer.
All right, guys, that is it for the weekend preview. Thanks for watching. Without further ado, thank you guys. I think
the fucking music play after this. The music that get your video claim. Sound effect. Hilarious.
I can't speak anymore. Thanks to the following June patrons who made or who are currently nominating and voting on the upcoming Rageathon games. Thanks, everyone. Have a good night. See you for new gameplay tomorrow. Peace out.
Rageathon is going to be amazing. But don't vote for Street Fighter 5 because I haven't played that game in years and I'm just going to lose over and over. That's legit his reason to say people shouldn't vote for Street Fighter 5. Because you want him to play a game for a Rageathon, but you want to see him win a bunch, I guess. And don't vote for Fortnite for it either, because he's not even going to be mad at Fortnite. He's just going to lose a lot and not know how to play. Even though he rage at shit, he don't know how to play all the time. So vote for, like, I want to be the guy in little, like, bullshit indie games from 10 years ago for the Rageathon. Obviously. Games that don't give views either.
You're going to lose, you're going to lose, you're going to lose, you're going to lose.
Sounds good to me. But thank you for showing up for this hot stream, everybody. I'm gonna end this and then start another stream up and play that hot Vice City playthrough. I'm not gonna do commentary for it. So stick around if you want to watch that, I guess, and you can see how amazing this first playthrough was, and how much he just talked about the music in the entire game. And the music I played when I first started this, I forgot to say, was this. I just looked up trap music instrumental. Hopefully this don't get claimed. But the link to that is in the description. But I'm done here. I'm gonna be doing real streams, I guess, tomorrow, maybe. It's time for me to clock out, dude. Do I have a sound clip I could play? I can't even play What is Glow Gang, because that get the fucking video claim too. You know what?
What is Glow Gang? Well, Glow Gang is GLOGANG. It is Glory Boys. We are Glory Boys Entertainment. It is GBE, but it's shortened. It's shortened. You know what I'm saying? So it's GLO Gang instead of Glory Boys. You can say either one though. It don't really matter. You know what I'm saying? I won't get offended. Gang won't get offended. You know that's what we are. Glory Boys. You know what I'm saying? But Glow Gang is just a short abbreviation for Glory Boys. You know what I'm saying? It's just GLOGANG. You know, we been on a lot of gang shit. You know, we got everybody saying gang now. It was squad. You know, we changed the gang. It ain't none of that squad. We don't really. I mean, just, you know, we got Savage Squad. You know, my cousin them. You know, Fredo and them. But
now
shit.
That's fucking based.
You're thugging it and loving it. Get the haters out there. Get them out of here.
Get him out of here! Get him out of here!